Welcome back to the Tall Tale Tavern. I am your tavern captain and host, Kyle. Joining me at the bar tonight, kid-tested, mother-approved, Scott Esmond. Welcome, Scott.
Pleasure to be here, Kyle. I didn't hear any complaints from Janice when I was on the land, so that's the mother, that approves of me.
Oh, good. Yes, yeah. But my mother does approve of you.
Good, see? I tested the grounds with you, and now she approves. So.
Okay. You didn't trash the land. You didn't do anything bad to it. It's great. So, perfect. Approved. Also here, streaming 5 days on Twitch, on time and never flaky. Some may say she's great. Tiddly, welcome back, Tiddly.
Thank you.
Also here, continuously rooting for the return of the Chicago O'Hare Mothman, it is Daniel Garçonfinity.
Dude, I just want more stories. I just want more stories of just him freaking people out in parking lots.
So
that's all I want.
Was there a Mothman in
Oh
Chicago?
my God, do you not know about the Chicago O'Hare Mothman?
I know about the Mothman from like West Virginia,
All right, we'll talk about this. Happened during COVID, and we'll talk about it after the show.
Okay, great.
I don't know about this either. I'm excited.
I'm excited. We're great. We're gonna speed through this recording.
Yeah,
just so we
15-minute episode. Let's go.
It's over. We all died.
Wow. First episode, we almost all died.
Good. And last but not least, blaming it all on the dice rolls, Tal. Welcome back, Tal.
Hello.
I also need to talk about Tal and her map making skills, her artwork. If you see in my background, I have a poster of Ceramica, the map of Ceramica. You can see this map that Tal created, and it's the one that's on the back of the box for the cereal box that you guys are all following in the adventure. And so that'll be posted on our social medias and things.
I don't think we should let other people see the box. What if they find the treasure before us?
I know.
So
that's a good point.
I was gonna say, like, is this merch?
Huh? It very potentially, yes, will be merch. Okay. Potentially, there's this cool mug that's kind of bigger. I think it would fit nicely on. And then maybe like smaller poster size would be potential. But yeah, nothing up as of the time of this recording. But yes, very potentially we'll have some merch in the future. So thanks, Tal, for creating the awesome artwork. It looks great. And without it, you guys would be just on the milk, not knowing where to go.
I hate being on the milk without knowing where to go.
Anyways, without further ado, I think we should return to the Shanty Shack, where Robert the Mini Wheat continues his song to a tavern filled with people made of pastries, cereals, and fruits. We return to Robert singing his song. And off they set into the milk to the first spot on the map, when a pirate crew of rabid children tried to trip a trap. But the Lady Lactose fired her cannons at her very best, with a cannonball placed expertly in Peter Pancake's chest. Hey, have you heard of the crew of the Lady Lactose? Heard of the crew of the Lady Lactose? Heard of the crew of the Lady Lactose? Let me tell you the story. And thus continues Pirates of Ceramica. Roll the intro. In Chapter 2, after dealing with Commodore Bezelton, the crew of the Lady Lactose set sail, and with the expert navigator Antonia plotting the path, were able to make it to the Java Archipelago in just 8 days. Tiddly, please give yourself a flourish point for hitting the highest DC possible on that navigation check. Ed, Antonia, Sog, and General Mills were appointed as officers and started performing their duties, reuniting with old shipmates, meeting new ones as well. Along the way, just outside of the Gertlands, they had an encounter with another pirate crew, Peter Pancake and his Fruscian children freaks aboard the Never Never ship.
Freaks. Yeah, good.
Aboard the Never Never ship attacked. The crew of the Lady Lactose expertly outsailed them, obliterated them with cannon fire, and quickly sent them to the depths. Sog took aim at Peter himself, sniping him out of the sky with a cannonball. Tal, if you'd please give yourself a flourish point for that as well. The ship continued on, picked up a castaway man named Pete, made of fruity pebbles, and sailed onward to the city of Mokana and the great volcano, Mount Folgerus. We rejoin our pirates as the Lady Lactose sails through the archipelago and gets a view of the volcano, which has gone cold. Sitting in the bay of the city of Mokana at port are multiple black and yellow striped vessels flying the colors of the Honey Nut Trading Company. You see a couple of their small Wasp-class ships, a honey tanker merchant ship, a brigantine, and the flagship of the Honey Nut Trading Company, the Bumblebee, a massive man-o'-war-class ship anchored in the bay. You are very, very far away at this point, just seeing the city in the distance beneath the great volcano, and the air is cold. You all know that this is home to the Venetians and the Roastari. Both species are rare outside of the archipelago, and Ed may be the only Roastari that you've ever seen. Captain Spoonleg orders the sails at half-mast as the crew decides what to do.
So you said it's cold? Do I sense
chilly.
It's chilly? Do I see any light coming from the kilns? Or that I would assume I could see from shore?
Yeah, so you can see Mug Manor. You can see that the city seems to be, on or awake,
Okay.
But usually this is like a bustling town, usually you can almost hear noises from afar at this port city. Coffee is the main export here, and usually it is bustling with people, and everything is just quiet. You see a few smokestacks out there in the city, so it's not completely dead.
Okay. So it just looks not good from a port perspective.
It just looks
okay.
like you grew up there, and this is way different than anything you've ever seen.
I must say, it's much colder than I expected it to be, Ed. Well, based on everything I've heard of this place, I would have thought it'd be much more lively, bubbling.
Yeah, this is very odd. I've never seen these ships here before.
So can I relate to the crew? Remember I did the roll last time about the map? Can I relate to them what the information I found?
Yeah, absolutely.
From that looking at the map. I can't remember exactly. It was something about
absolutely. You had kind of zeroed in on the map and looked, and as you looked closer to the red X on kind of Mokana, the Folgerus area, it zeroed in on the volcano itself, and
So I'm going to basically explain that to them and say I was looking at the map in my free time, and it looks like there's something going on there. So I don't know, maybe we should check that out. I don't know.
The mountain's quite treacherous. I think this port is probably more treacherous right now in our given situation.
Yes.
I know a back door.
Oh.
If we wanna try it.
Well, I dare say that, given my recent events with the Honeybee Trading Company, I have no desire to have an encounter with them, so I would graciously accept your back door, Ed.
We both have his guts on our hands. So let's. Yeah. What say you, Spoon? What say you, Spoonie?
I'd say the front door looks unwelcoming. I would take a back door, of course.
Okay.
And so Ed, you remember from your days as a child, going to a smuggler's port on the other side of the mountain, other side of Mount Folgerus. And so Captain Spoonleg orders the sails open, and you guys sail kind of away from the city, away from the main port, and start making your way around the back of the island.
Is there any indication that they saw us?
Roll a perception check.
14?
14, you're really far out from the port, and you can see the boats there. You can see that most of the boats are port, like at port at this point, like at like docked. A lot of them are. The one that's out in the water is the Bumblebee. It's just massive, like it's like a Bumblebee shaped ship, like towers above the water. It's anchored as you guys kind of move in the distance, move away from it.
Is that one a 3-mast?
3-mast, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
As you guys sail away from Mokana around the volcano, it does take about 4 hours to kind of get all the way around through the kind of rocky terrain that's in the water, navigating your way there. And you eventually do make your way to the back. This area of the milk is frothier, the waves are a bit bigger, and this is the side of the island that is just less habitable in general. It's kind of more sheer cliff sides. The raisin clouds have moved in on this day, and it is starting to gently raisin.
I hate that. I hate that.
The raisin. So does gently raisin mean we're just being bombarded by raisin?
It's just gently raisoning.
Gently raisoning.
So,
just like,
so the crew's bringing out.
Oh,
Someone's
there's
like
another
a toddler
one.
flicking a handful of raisins at you.
It's like going to the strip club and making it hail, but from the sky.
Yeah. So the crew members start bringing up brooms because that's the thing to do when it's raisoning, and you guys have to kind of sweep the raisins because if not, they're gonna get in piles. They're gonna get into everything, and so
sink the ship. All these raisins, all that extra weight. Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone's kind of sweeping them off. It's a light raisoning, so it's not like heavy torrential raisins at this point, but you guys are kind of going along the back of this, volcano. And the terrain, like I said, is rocky, and you can see a lot of like small caves and caverns as the milk is kind of splashing up into them. And Milford, you see some painted symbols on the rocks as you travel. Symbols that mean nothing to anyone except those who know thieves can't. And you are able to direct the ship following the symbols until you see a very large cavern, kind of cave opening that vaguely resembles a large skull. And this is the entrance to Darkwater Cavern, the secret Smuggler's Bay on the other side of the volcano.
What's this water it mentions? Dark water.
Oh,
I think it'd be dark milk.
Dark milk.
Excuse me, Dark Milk Cavern.
It's got the consistency of chocolate milk.
You didn't see my hand quickly editing the document. You didn't see that.
Some dialect of thieves' cant I'm not aware of. They've written it as water.
Dark Milk Cavern. Excellent.
Before we do anything else, can I use the disguise kit on myself?
Yeah. You
to,
can.
I'm gonna give myself a big bushy beard, like up to my cheeks, like just underneath the eyes, and just like some longer hair, just to look more ratty.
Are you doing that just out on the deck? Or are you below deck doing that and then kind of come out?
I'm probably doing that below deck, I think is the best way to do that.
Okay. Are you telling any of us that you're doing it?
No.
Okay. Give me a performance check.
Okay, all right.
And then everybody else give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Perception check. Okay.
I got a 12.
Okay, 12. If you, I would like to know who loses at the 12.
I got
DC
a
on the
nat
perception.
1.
Good. That's so on brand for Saw.
Very on brand.
On brand. Am I right, guys? Cereal.
Good.
I get it, Brand. Yeah.
Scott and Tiddly, did you guys pass that DC of 12?
22.
With flying colors, I as well passed with an 8.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Ed, you come up
perceptive.
on deck, and Sog, you see someone who's not part of the crew. You're the quartermaster, and they just came up from below. This bearded man.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh gosh. I immediately pull up my daggers.
Oh,
Who are you?
we're cool.
Right.
We're good.
Well, I don't know
We're,
if I'm
we're
good.
cool?
Spoonleg, where
I mean, it
the
is
angle,
cold.
Spoonleg can see you, Sog, but he can't see Ed from the angle on the ship where he's up on the at the helm. Sog, what's the matter?
We got a stowaway here, Captain.
No.
Stowaway. And he takes out his rapier.
We're good. Don't
I'm
worry
gonna start
about it.
poking. I'm gonna start poking Ed to kind of like push him towards the edge of the boat.
Great. You guys can now, and the whole boat sees this now. So Milford and Antonia, you can see this now.
I look to Antonia and say, why on earth is Sog accosting Ed?
Yeah, what's going on?
Why does he look like
What'd
that?
you do to Ed?
All right.
Where is Ed?
Wait, hold on. You guys know it's me?
Yeah,
Yes, of
yeah,
course. It's
of
incredibly
course
obvious.
it's you. Why did you
Okay,
put on that
all
funny
right.
outfit? What are you doing?
What is happening?
No reason.
Who is this man?
No reason. Don't
Sog,
worry about
yes,
it.
put your weapons down, of course. That's Ed. Can't you tell? Look at his beautiful eyes.
Don't say that. Don't say that too loud around here, please. We're cool. We're good. Just
Some trouble on the homestead, old boy?
Yeah, are you worried about being recognized in your hometown? What's going on?
okay. So obviously, I'm from here. Obviously, I was never trying to keep that from any of you. When I was a kid, I was kidnapped and taken to the pits and the Waffle Isles. I was told never to return to the Java Archipelago, and I would really not like to be seen. So if you could call me something else other than Ed while we're here,
Oh,
that
Ed!
would be wonderful.
Love the disguise. Another master of the disguise art.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose too much. Well, you said you were taken, Ed. By whom? Who took you?
All right, it's probably just easier if I tell you the full story.
Oh, yes, I should say so.
all
It's
right,
much
all right,
simpler
okay,
for me to keep track of the details if we give you them all.
Okay. So my parents were the king and queen of the Java Archipelago, and they found this discovery. Like people brought them this discovery of this resource that would make it so that the Venetians, who really can't like travel far from this space, it would make it so that they could sustain themselves in the outside world. So I believe it was called Insta, if I remember correctly. And my parents were like, they were grand adventurers in their own right. And they sailed off to try to find this Insta. They were warned against it. My tutor and the vizier, Maxwell, warned them not to go, because the milk where they were going to was home to the protein fiends. But they went anyway, and they didn't come back. Shortly after that, I was taken from my bed, told never to return.
That's a damn tragedy, I have to say, my boy. I'm sorry you went through all that, but it's wonderful, I think, that you've come back. And I say once we finished up all this map business and gotten our wealth, we buy back your island and we prove you're a king.
I'm already working on half of that, buddy. But yeah, we'll I have to kind of lay low here a little bit.
Luckily, we're a very subtle crew, so it shouldn't be a problem.
I'm standing there in new clothes, but like really nasty, tattered hair.
Yeah.
And beard. Thanks, buddy. That means a lot.
Captain Spoonleg kind of walks up and approaches your group. Now, according to the box map, the location of the next box top is somewhere in this here volcano. Somewhere in Somewhere in Mount Folgerus, Captain Berrybeard found a place he fancied enough to place one of his keys to his prize. I trust you forth my life, but more importantly, I trust you to find the treasure. So inside this grand carafe of cold coffee, I charge you forth to go forth. You four to go forth. You're welcome to take a few shipmates with you, but I'll need the rest in case the pollen folk come a-buzzin'. And so if you guys would like to take a couple shipmates with you, you can take any of the 2 NPCs. The NPCs that you've met, you've worked with them before. Most of them you have. So you know that they have some relatively a little bit different skills, little different skill sets. Jimmy Longjohn, he can mostly shoot from a range. He's got the magic conch. He is, you know that he is fairly smart, but kind of not so charismatic. Honoran Hado, he is the orange man with the eye patch. He's better at melee fighter. They all have the ability to do ranged and melee attacks, but he's stealthy. You know that about Honoran Hado. He's got a little bit better stealth to him. The cannoneers, Richard Pritchard, Moby Doby, William, they are just good at ranged attacks. Pete's on board, the Fruity Pebble Man. You don't know much about him.
No, fuck it. Well, if we leave Pete alone with the rest of the crew, though, we're going to come back and find, like, oh no, everyone's throats got slit by Pete or something, you know?
Tilly the Toasted, this is the toasted person who worships Soul. You know that she knows...
No, veto that freak, no.
You know that she's like okay at fighting, right? But she does have the ability to cast Healing Word once per day.
Yeah.
You could take Nibbles the mouse, and that would be as a familiar to your party. Stick is a druid. You know that about her. Raphael is the French cook, the guy with the French accent, Crumbian cook. All Crumbians know Face Step, so he has the ability to Face Step, and he is more of a melee guy. Bonnie Ann, that's the Podesai woman from the Gladiator Pits. You don't know much about her. You know that she's probably a good fighter if she's able to make it out of the Gladiator Pits.
I would like to suggest Bonnie Ann.
I'm down with Bonnie Ann.
That's fine. Yeah.
I was going to suggest Honoran Hado as well, mostly because he was the only person I could remember off the top of my head. But also he's sneaky, right? So that could be useful.
I'm sneaky, very sneaky. He comes up. Puts a blade.
We can't bring him with us.
I didn't even know he was here.
I'm gonna crack up too much. I'm gonna crack up too much. I just know it.
That's why I want him here. That's the gold. That's the money right there. The Dan giggles are all the only reason I'm staying up on a Friday night. All right.
All right.
I don't know. Anybody else have any legitimate reason to veto Honoran Hado?
No, it's fine.
All right, he's coming. Bonnie and Honoran Hado. Team Honoran Hado.
Okay,
let's
we got
do
this.
Bonnie and Honoran Hado. Great. Couple Fruitians joining the crew. Bonnie is excited to join. She comes up. She's got her big, katana sword that she uses. And you guys get on on a paddle boat or rowboat.
Shit is katanas. Katanas.
God damn
it. So you guys get into a rowboat and head into the Dark Milk Cavern. And so using these large, long spoons, you paddle into the cove on a rowboat. And entering into it, you see this dark cave lit by torches. Lots of wooden scaffolding around with various boxes and barrels. And a few Venetians sitting around sleeping. So Venetians are like coffee bean people. And there's a few of them sitting around. All of them are asleep. And as you kind of quietly row up to the dock and tie up, Ed, you recognize one of the Venetians nearby sitting and sleeping. It's been quite a long time, but this is one of your childhood friends, Arabica Ripewater. She goes by Robbie.
Okay. I would probably not disturb them.
Okay.
Just to
like I would recognize them and like have like that nostalgic feeling, but like know that like we have to do this thing, and I can't disturb.
This is why Ed's on the crew. You can depend on him to not immediately crumble at the first phase of the mission and wake up people and blow his cover. So that's good. That's good to know.
Plus, they'd probably have to roll a disguise check against
right.
my disguise.
They don't recognize you at all.
It's
They
just,
think you're
just one extra
weird
person.
fucking like unhoused person who stole clean clothes, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Somehow out here in the middle of the milk.
I'm going to need a group stealth check if you guys are going to try and move past the sleeping Venetians.
Sleeping Venetians.
Okay.
Quiet and graceful marshmallow.
Sneaky. Yes.
I got an 11. 8 on the die plus 3.
Okay. So Dan got an 11. Milford, what'd you get?
I got a 17.
17. And Sog?
12.
12. And
Antonia?
Antonia?
I got an 18.
18.
Yeah.
Good. Roll for Bonnie and Anaranjado.
Don't screw me, Anaranjado. I took you because you were sneaky.
Bonnie Ann gets up with a nat 20 and just
Fuck yeah.
sleeps.
Fuck yeah, Bonnie Ann. Let's go.
Just this banana just slips between you guys. And then Anaranjado, not as good, but he got a total of 10.
You son of a bitch.
Total of 10.
Anaranjado.
Wait, no. Total of, that is, I thought it, he's got it, sorry. 13. You got a total of 13.
All right.
So,
Okay.
Better than some of us, at least. So that's
13.
Okay, calm down.
So you guys sneak past the sleeping Venetians, and there is kind of just a big obvious like one entrance into this smuggler's cavern, and that leads presumably into the volcano. You guys head through.
We've
I
come
changed
this
my
far.
mind. I'm gonna
Yes.
go back to the boat. No, yeah, I think so.
So you start walking through the dark caves. It is darkness in here, so you'll have to use like torches or light. And does anybody have anything specific for light that they would use?
Don't believe I have dark vision.
I do have a torch.
Anaranjado and Bonnie Ann do not have a dark vision, so they would be lighting up some torches.
I actually don't need to use the torch. I have dark vision. So
Okay.
I have a candle.
I actually gained a really cool new bonus action on my level up, and it's called Manifest Mind. So I can summon a manifestation of my mind, which actually glows, I believe. It sheds dim light within 10 feet, and it has dark vision within range of 60 feet. And I
Okay.
can summon it once per long rest.
Cool.
Within 60 feet. It takes, I think it takes, there's several different choices for the form. Like it can take, but I would like to choose kind of like, it's kind of like a ghostly image of something. But I want to pick like kind of the ghostly image of my grandfather for that.
Oh, cool. Antonio pops up next to you, and it's like a miniature. I'm picturing it small, right? Like it's a small size.
Yeah.
Big buff Tabaxi, big buff Tabaxi. Does he have like some sort of red scarf or something?
Absolutely,
I can't remember
it's a family,
backstory.
it's a family heirloom. Yes, passed down.
Good.
Yes,
Excellent. You're even wearing like the red bow, right?
yes,
Yeah,
of course.
that's
From
good.
Antonio. He's
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's your manifested mind as it's
Yes.
traveling with you. How long does it last? Does it last till it just goes away, or
It
till
lasts until it goes away. It doesn't say there's a limit on it. It's just, I think
Awesome. Love Order
Yeah.
of the Scribes. I think it's awesome.
it's I was like, that is so cool. I have to do that.
Cool. So I think you said 10-foot radius.
Yes,
It's
Chet's 10.
10-foot radius of light, and then 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay, cool. That will provide some light, so there'll be like another torch that will probably have to be lit for the whole group as you guys, the 6 of you, are traveling through the cavern. So you guys start walking. I am gonna need a survival check from somebody who is leading the way through these caverns, as there are some offshoots that go in different directions.
I've
Who's
got
got the
survival
best?
skills. I've got +6 to survival, personally. I don't know if anyone else has more.
I'm good with that. I would think that I would be toward the front just because like I'm familiar with I'm familiar with the tunnels though, right?
You guys
think
can,
that
if
makes
you want to
sense.
give him the help action, you could.
Yeah, I'll give him.
have
I'll give
Scott roll with advantage.
give Scott the help
All right,
action.
I
Yeah.
love that. Let's see what I get. Gonna need that help action. Hey, okay, that's a non-natural 20.
Nice, excellent. So you are going through the tunnels, and you can see where there has been foot traffic, where there's been carts, drawn through fairly obvious directions, where it's like this, cave that offshoots has been not well traveled, and there's one that has. And so you're able to pretty easily make your way through these tunnels with the light that you have.
Good. He's leading the way, and he's like blathering instructions that like you can't even understand. Though, you're going,
Hey, right there. There's a step right there. You're going to make sure you go through. You can be quite dangerous paths if it goes that way, everyone. So just stay quite together as we're moving farther behind me. We've got this under control, everyone.
Does anyone know what he's actually saying when he says those things?
Yeah, no,
Is it just
not
me?
really. I speak like 5 languages and read, but it's hard to tell sometimes. Well, we love him anyway. He's great. So,
Yeah, okay, great. Right on, General. Yes, we're right behind you.
You guys continue forward for a while. Don't mind me. I'm gonna just roll something real quick.
well, that's good. It's probably like survival
It's
check
puppies,
for
isn't
honor
it?
on Hado, and
It's probably to give us all puppies.
Yeah, it's the puppy counter. Yay!
Puppies.
From the secret puppy room of infinite joy. Captain Berrybeard's there. He says,
Arg, the real treasure was a puppy's love all along.
The end.
You guys are moving forward, and the cavern kind of gets this tunnel that you're going through. Twists and turns a little bit. The ceiling gets a little bit higher. You start to see a lot of like stalactites on the ceiling. You guys have probably been walking for an hour at this point, and you guys kind of go along and look up and see that these stalactites, a lot of them kind of look like little almost like little coffee filters like stuck to the ceiling in this area. And suddenly a couple of them move, and then magical darkness hits you, and you all go into complete black, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
sick.
ooh,
Tight. Was hoping we would have
So
magical
you
darkness.
are all surprised. So you'll roll initiative with disadvantage on this.
Okay.
Damn. I really crushed that initiative roll, which is a shame because I don't know what to do.
General Milford Mills, what'd you get?
A 22.
A 22 at disadvantage?
Yeah, I was gonna say I rolled
That
a
is
nat
awesome.
20 at the first time and then an 18. So really was a
That's awesome.
great roll. Yeah.
Ed, what'd you get?
7.
7.
4 on the die plus 3 for my initiative.
And Sog?
I got 4.
4. And Antonia?
3.
3.
Yeah.
That's
So
Please
bad.
tell me
great.
Otto and Bonnie Ann got higher.
Man.
They're together with a 9. They are gonna be grouped together on this.
Hey, cool.
Good.
Cool.
General Mills, I'm gonna allow you, as the darkness is spreading, to actually go first. Before the darkness hits everybody, you see some scurrying of the stalactites, and you can see that there's multiple there. Hard to tell, I guess, how many, but there's a couple that move. I'm gonna let you go have a turn before the darkness hits.
Okay, I'm
Ooh.
going to use my bonus action to steady my aim. I picture him right now holding one like old man candle in his hand already, you know, like the classic finger hook. So he whips out Dandy with his other hand and fires after steadying his aim to give himself advantage for a sneak attack opportunity. That did not land on the desk. Ooh, that's definitely gonna hit, let me tell you. That is a 27 to hit.
27 will hit, yes.
Yeah, pretty good. And I'm going to burn one of my sneak attack die to do a trip shot. So the target, if it's large or smaller, must succeed on a DC 15 dex save or have the prone condition.
Okay, cool.
Just seems like these things might want to
DC
stay in
16?
the air. And I don't want that. DC 15 dexterity.
Ooh, that's a
saving
nat
throw.
20 on that.
Son of a biscuit. That's fine. I'll still do my damage, which is going to be 3d6 plus 5. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's 19 damage at least on the one that I hit.
Cool.
And
Anything else for your turn?
I have movement. No, wait, I can't because I can't move because I did the steady aim, so I'm locked in place. So that is all for my turn.
Okay, you fire, take off a huge chunk of this stalactite, which moves, and you can see it's just like this creature made out of a coffee filter, and then darkness hits all of you. And I'm gonna roll some attacks here. First one is gonna be on you, Milford.
That makes sense.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Second one is gonna be on Ed. Does a 17 hit?
Can I use a reaction?
Yeah, you can. Can you use is this the parry?
Yes.
Do you have to be able to see it to parry it?
It says, if you're holding a finesse weapon and another creature hits you with a melee attack, you can take a reaction to add 3 to your AC, potentially causing the attack to miss.
Cool, yeah.
Go.
So does it miss?
It does miss.
Awesome. So misses you. And then Sog does a 16 hit.
Sure does.
And Antonia does an 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay. So everyone except for Ed, you three, you feel the darkness comes across. Can't hear anything for a second, and then all of a sudden something drapes around your face and you are suffocating as something attaches to your head. You will each be taking 8 points of bludgeoning damage as this is squeezing you, and you are blinded and suffocating while this coffee filter creature is on your face.
Oh God.
Say 8.
Cool.
8.
8.
Yes.
Yes, that's what he said.
Ed, you feel it hit you, and you are able to like parry it off of you, and just it like falls flat on the ground next to you. It is Honoran, Hado, and Bonnie Ann's turn. They are going to.
How'd they do? Did they get hit?
They did not get hit.
Okay.
They are going to do some melee attacks against the creatures with disadvantage. And this will be at
Attacking the things that are on our faces, or are there other ones that they're attacking? Because somebody is swinging a sword at my face right now.
yes, at your face.
Oh, good. Okay, cool.
Bonnie Ann says, I can't see him. Is it on your face? I'm gonna go for it. She like jabs forward.
Sounds the exact same
She
as
is
when you're
going
normal
to
speaking.
miss on her first attack,
Thank God.
and
Okay.
her second attack will hit. And she's gonna hit the one that is that you hit before, and so stabs and kills it, and it comes off of your face.
Oh,
And
Good.
you feel that coffee filter creature off your face. Ananan Hado misses once and misses twice, trying to attack one of the creatures. Ed, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to I'm gonna go roll both of my attacks. Does dark vision see through this magical darkness?
No. So you can still attack them with disadvantage. So the one that fell on the ground next to you, you can attack it with disadvantage.
Okay, so I'm flying blind here. All right. So does a 9 hit?
9 does not hit.
I'll go for my second attack. 13?
13 hits?
13 hits? Okay. Plus 7. Oh, well, that would be a 13 plus 7 on the hit die.
It still hits.
Yeah. And then, so the other one was 9 plus 7. So that would have been...
Oh, yeah.
16.
That hurts.
Yeah, that would have been a 16.
Hits,
so both of them hit? Both of them hit. Okay, cool. All right. So we'll do the short sword first. And that's a 7 total damage against that one. 4 on the die plus 4, so that's 8. So for a total of 15 damage.
Oh, sorry. The first one was...
The first one was 3 plus 4, so that's a total of 7. That was my short sword.
And then you got
my
8 more damage?
Yes. So
Okay.
a total of 15.
Gotcha. Cool. And that's your 2 attacks. You get a third... Was that 2 attacks?
Oh,
or 3 attacks?
I do get a third attack because of the scimitar.
Yeah, you get the nick attack.
Yeah. So, and I can just roll that one, right? I don't have to
Yeah, so
roll
this
a
is
D20?
one. So you have advantage on
Still
this
have to
one.
roll the hit.
So it'll be
Okay.
So you have advantage, which cancels out the disadvantage. So you roll this as a straight.
Just flat. Cool. That was a 5 plus 7, which brings it to 12. Does that hit?
12 will hit.
Okay, cool, good. Woo! All right, we know the floor. So that is a 6 plus 4, so that's 10. So that is 25 total damage.
Yep. You slash 3 jabs into this thing on the ground that's like crawling toward you. This like stalactite-looking monster. Kill it. Dead.
Hell yeah!
Excellent. Anything else for your turn?
Am I sensing the darkness ease up any by killing one of these things?
You can see, like, it's like your torches are there, and it's the torches don't provide any light where you're at. So I guess you
Right.
can't really see past the magical darkness. So no,
Okay.
you can't really tell, right?
Okay, cool. I guess I will try to move outside of the magical darkness, or like
Okay.
try to find the outer limit and move past.
Okay, cool. So you move, about 15 feet ahead. That kind of push past General Mills and move 15 feet ahead if you're going in the head direction. And once you get about 15 feet away, comes out and you're into the normal area. If you have a torch in your hand, you can see, or you have dark vision, so you didn't have a torch. But you can see that black and white vision come back in the tunnel and look back and see the magical darkness behind you.
Okay, do I see anything else in the cavern?
Roll perception check.
Okay. That is a 13.
No.
I'm in.
Okay. That'll end my turn.
Sog, everything went dark and then something attached to your face. You're suffocating. What do you do?
I'm assuming if something's covering my mouth, I can't do any verbal spells.
You are suffocating, so yes. So you cannot.
No.
Yeah. Do any spells.
Do I have a sense that they have a form of speech?
I don't think you can. I mean, I truly don't think that you'll be able to sense anything. If you want to roll give me like a nature check and see if you've possibly in all of your travels, you guys are adventurers who've been around. Maybe you've encountered something like this before.
18.
Oh, all right.
An 18. I don't think that that's enough to know what these coffee filter people are. Or not people, but
I was say they're
monsters are.
people? Oh,
Yeah, they're not
okay.
people. Okay. What the coffee filter animals are.
I'm gonna use universal speech.
Okay.
It's just like an ability I have. It doesn't say that there's a verbal component to it. And I can choose 4 creatures within 60 feet, and they magically understand me.
Do you have to speak to like speak out
To
loud to them.
use the speech.
You are right.
Now,
all right.
does
I'm gonna
sign
take out my
language
dagger and try to
count?
stab the thing on my face.
Does sign language count?
One of my character's languages is common
Yeah.
sign language.
Do you
so
have common sign language?
Well, she has universal speech, but that's not speech.
That's true.
What is it? Speech is sign language speech. Does
Think of the
speech imply
accessibility.
Verbal. I don't know.
Do you magically know how to sign with universal speech? I say yes. Sure, why not?
All
That's
right.
kind of a fun thing.
Great.
Am I signing? Are we allowing this?
Yes, you can. Yes, if you want to cast this and sign, it's gonna be like charades, but it's so good. And with the spell or with the ability, anyone can understand what you're signing.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna try and sign like, stop. We're friendly. We don't mean any harm. Even though we've killed 2 of your people.
Fine.
They don't know that.
Besides, if we murdered
They don't know that.
already.
Give me a persuasion roll.
I bet they'll listen. They seem reasonable.
That is an 18.
18.
Nice.
Oh wait, persuasion.
Oh, wait. Could be even better.
That's a 20.
Oh, yeah, because you can't get less than a 20, I
Less than
think,
a 10.
because
Yeah.
you're an
Yeah.
eloquence bard,
Yeah.
so you cannot get less
Yeah.
than a 20. You do this charades motion with your hands, signing to these creatures, and you feel nothing. It squeezes harder on your head. Anything else on your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else. All of my stuff I have to speak.
Okay, great.
You can run in a mad panic in a random direction while you can't see.
everybody
you
else.
can do
Yeah, I could
things.
move.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, would you like to move?
Yeah, I'll try to like
Oh my
stumble
god.
my way through.
Would you like to go the further down the hallway or back behind?
Oh gosh, I think I would just. Oh, I'm gonna just keep going forward.
Okay, great. You keep going forward.
Whichever direction I was facing when this happened, I'm moving that way.
You know what? Give me a survival check because you are blinded right now. We got to see if you're gonna run the right direction.
9.
9. You take off in a direction, which I am going to roll a d4 for.
I love whenever this happens.
1 is going to be down the hallway, 2 and 3 will be towards the walls, and 4 will be behind you. That's a 2. You run straight into a wall, and you will be taking 1 point of bludgeoning damage as
Now-
you hit the wall.
Now, can I ask, would the thing attached to her face also take the 1 point of bludgeoning damage from
You know
her
what?
running face first
Since it
into
was
the wall?
once, we'll have you guys share it, so it'll be a minimum 1, so it will take 1 point of damage.
Yes, we go.
That's great.
1 point of damage.
That's really funny. Oh man, that's great.
Keep it up,
Okay.
Sog. It'll die first, I imagine.
Awesome. Great. Antonia, same thing. Darkness came. Thing attached to your face. You're suffocating. What do you do?
Okay, so I have my manifest mind summoned already.
Yes, that's true.
Which is floating around. And I believe that I can, it can be, and basically I can hear and see whatever it hears and sees. So I might not be able to hear and see, but through it, I can hear and see.
I think because it doesn't give any special bonus against magical darkness, I think that it's not going to help you with the vision aspect of this. I think you'll still have disadvantage to like hit the creature on your head.
Okay.
If you want to, yeah, I think that you're just totally blinded either way.
But I can also move it.
Okay, yeah.
So, but that is, I believe that's technically a bonus action. So I don't know if I could do that first.
You can do a
but
bonus.
I can also.
You don't have to do like bonus action movement.
In order?
You can do them in any order.
Okay, great. Because basically once I move it, I can also cast spells from its perspective, too, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
So I'd like, and it can go up to 60 feet. It can cover. I can move it 30 feet in any direction. Essentially, it's got 30 feet of movement.
Cool.
In an
Yeah. So
unoccupied space.
you will be able to do this with the rules. There is this like kind of like orb of darkness around you guys. So if it gets out of that orb, it will still have to look into the magical darkness area to hit anything into it. So it's not going to really help like in that way. So if it gets out and sees something outside of it, then it could attack something outside the magical darkness ball. But
sure.
If that makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna send it straight in like a direction 30 feet, try to get it out of the darkness, because I want to basically know if I go in that direction if I'm gonna make it out.
Okay. Give me a survival check to know the direction that you are trying to send it.
Oh, that's a 4.
Great, here we go. Backwards. It went backwards. It went backwards.
That's not so bad.
And out of the magical darkness, you can see vision behind you into the tunnel. You have dark vision with it, so you can see that black and white vision into the tunnel. Nothing's out there behind. If you just look up the stalactites, there's still some normal ones there, but you don't see anything moving on the ceiling anymore.
Okay, all right. Let's see. So I guess I could probably try to, I have cat's claws, so maybe I could try to claw the thing off my face.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
You can also use your, you have like melee weapons like daggers.
I just don't want to melee my face with this. I feel like Antonia, when she was trying to scratch it off. Okay, so that's an 18.
18 will, is that with disadvantage?
Oh, no. Let's see. That is an 18 again. So 18.
That will hit.
Yep. Okay, great.
Go ahead and do you have 1d6 minus 1 on this attack.
That's true.
With your strength.
Woo!
I guess that's not very good. That's a 3.
3, excellent. There's a strength attack. You're clawing your face. You do 3 points of damage to it. Anything else?
That's 3 times as effective as running into the wall.
I'd like to. I know the direction that the wizard mind traveled, or like Antonia travels. I'm gonna head in that direction, try to get out of the darkness.
Okay, cool. You head in that direction. How much of your movement speed do you use?
I've got 30 feet. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna try to get out, so I'm gonna use my movement.
Okay. You start to head towards your manifest mind, and the manifest mind sees the darkness moving toward it until it gets consumed by the darkness that is the thing on top of you, attached to your head.
Oh! Okay.
That was a wholly unsuccessful turn.
All right. Well, you learned something, though.
We did. We learned something.
For the first time in any combat, I'm having a great time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you're outside of the darkness, just chilling. That is Antonia. That is your turn. We are back up to General Milford Mills. You can hear Sog just right next to you ran into the wall. Boom, and that's what you hear. You can you are welcome to fire at her head where that where that.
So it's not impossible. It's just disadvantage.
Yes, just disadvantage. Yeah.
Well, that's what I will be doing, is trying to help out Sog by firing off a round at her head with disadvantage from Dandy.
So hold on. He's still in darkness?
Yeah,
Even
but I'm
though
such a.
the darkness moved?
Am I still within range of somebody who's generating darkness, I guess is.
The darkness has been unchanged for you, General Milford Mills.
Okay, it's just darkness, but I'm such a badass crack shot that even with disadvantage, first I rolled a 17, and then with disadvantage I rolled a 5 plus 8 for 13. So
13 will hit.
Ooh, there it is. So we hit that first shot and do real quick. Ooh, yeah, 11 piercing damage to the one that hit her, and then I use my bonus action to whip out Miss Swiss. And because of the Vex action on Dandy, or property, that means I should have a neutral roll right now, not disadvantage on this one, right?
Yes, correct. Yep.
Excellent. Okay. So then, oh God, you love to see the nat 20.
Ooh. Yeah.
On the miss
General
with
Mills.
shot, which, by the way, because I don't have disadvantage on the roll, and because there is one of my allies within 5 feet of the enemy who's not incapacitated, I do get sneak attack damage
Oh, sick.
on this. So I'll be using one of my 6d6 now to try that same trip shot to make the thing fall prone that's on her face if
Okay.
it fails to save. But it's probably just going to die from this damage, I guess, so we might not need to do that.
It did roll an 11 on the save.
Okay, so it failed to save, but it's also about to take like 66 plus 5 damage, or plus 4 damage. So it took 34 damage.
Jesus Christ.
That's a flourish point. You need to take that. As Milford Mills, you just hear thud on the wall, and you whip out your guns. And,
That's my
there's
native
just two.
tongue. I understand the noises of so well.
Well, you do because you cast that spell
Yes.
where it's universal language, so you understood everything. And bam, it blasts off your head, Sog. It's gone. It's dead.
Yes, wonderful. Song, I like your tactics, but I suggest something a little more effective next time.
And as it dies, as it goes away, the darkness is gone from your area. You can see the darkness has moved behind you,
Oh.
Oh.
and so you can you can see each other now.
Oh. Well, that's all of my actions other than movement, so I can just say,
Don't worry, Antonia, we'll get that thing off your head in no time.
and that's the end of my turn.
Excellent. The one on top of Antonia is going to try to hit with an 18 to hit.
Yes, chef.
That is 7 bludgeoning damage as this thing squeezes hard on your head.
Rude. Okay.
You guys see Anaran Hado, I'm coming, Antonia, and charges into the darkness with his dagger out. And he is going to miss on one swipe and miss on the second one.
God.
Bonnie Ann takes out her katana and heads in a little bit more poised and goes in to stab. And she hits.
All right.
Hell yeah, Bonnie Ann.
All right, don't rub it in my face that you picked Bonnie Ann and I picked Anaran. He sucks.
Slices it for 9 points of slashing damage. Hits again.
Okay.
Cuts it in half off of Antonia's head. The darkness goes away,
Hell yeah.
and you guys are standing in the cavern once again.
Whew.
What the devil are these disgusting creatures?
Ed, roll a nature with advantage.
Nature with advantage. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
That is a 19.
These are dark mantle creatures that you have heard about or experienced in your past going through these caverns. You know that they like to attach themselves to the ceiling. They look exactly like stalactites until they start moving, casting darkness, and ambushing anybody who is walking through that is unlucky to encounter them. And they look like coffee filters.
I relay that to everybody here.
Cool.
Wonderful. Good information, Ed. Quite knowledgeable.
Yeah. Is everyone okay? And Bonnie Ann's just like, kind of like, wiping off her blade. Everyone good?
Doing great.
I mean,
Doing great. How are you, Antonia?
I didn't like that at all. Let's get out of this cave.
Agreed.
Not without what we came for, of course. Everyone, quickly follow me now. And as you can see right up here, there's some danger, so we're gonna what we came for.
That's great. As you continue forward, you have to walk for quite a while. So this is you're going deep into the mountain at this point. Ed, you may not know the caverns by heart, but you do know that there are treks that lead kind of through the mountain to Mokana, kind of as a backdoor into the city, and they generally do go through the kind of middle of the mountain.
Okay.
And as you continue forward, you start to see some light up ahead, and Bonnie Ann and Anranhado douse their torches, and you guys continue forward. Everyone give me a stealth check again. This will be another group stealth check.
Look at Anranhado and I give him this look. Don't let me down.
Anranhado rolled a 19.
I'm going to give myself advantage on this using a luck point. I got a 2.
Like that's your
Wait,
your
what?
like a 2 is with advantage.
So,
You got a 2?
I rolled 2 2s on the D20 after giving myself advantage.
Oh my god.
And I have a plus 3 to stealth, so that's 5.
Okay.
That's 5. I'm throwing these away.
All right.
Oh,
Does
Okay,
Bardic
so you got a
Inspiration work
5.
for a stealth check?
it certainly would.
It does. Yeah.
Certainly
Okay,
would.
I'm gonna inspire you guys.
You guys have enough time to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll inspire both of y'all to get a
love
D8.
A D8.
And then if your roll does fail, you get to keep that Bardic Inspiration for later.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So if this
never paid
group
attention to
stealth does, that is I think
that
that's
new?
one of your Eloquence bard things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got it this. Yeah.
And so that'll take 2 of your like bardic inspiration
Yeah.
slots. Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 1 there, so that still failed.
That's really good.
So you gotta keep it then.
Well, it's a group check, so maybe we don't fail.
Yeah, it's a group
right?
check, so it will count unless it's a failure.
Yeah. And I don't want to take the wind out of the sails of us maybe succeeding, but I only had a 9 and then I rolled a 3 on that Bardic, so I'm only up to a 12. It's not looking great.
Yeah.
And Antonia?
12 also.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sorry.
The AC on this was like a 5, right? Average
yeah,
of
like
5?
7, something like
There's a
that.
bunch of puppies through that door, right?
And then what was Sog? What was yours?
17.
17. Okay.
You managed to inspire 2 people and be the quietest in the group at the same time.
Okay. So you guys are creeping down this cavern, this tunnel, and see the light kind of shining, and you all kind of recognize to be stealthy and head forward. And so everyone starts creeping forward stealthy, and the light gets brighter, and you can kind of see in the distance, you can see it opens up, looks like it opens up to an area, and you start to see some barrels, like lots of barrels in this area up ahead. And you hear some like voices, and you see 2 large bumble beings. These are bumble beings are a type of bee folk. They're just like large sized creatures. They're like the ogres of the bee world. And so then you see a couple like bumble beings come in with like carrying one of these big barrels with them, and like set it down. Oh man, it's a long walk, man. Oh, I know, dude. I guess we gotta go back for more, man. It's like, I don't know what the deal is, why we gotta keep doing this. It's like, we gotta keep doing it. We gotta keep it alive. Yeah, I know. It's like they won't stop telling us we gotta keep it alive, man. All right, let's just turn around and keep going. And wait a second. And your group. Somebody kind of moves, and there's like a rock that like falls into the cavern. Echoes a noise. Hey, did you hear something, man? No, I don't think I heard anything. No, I think I heard something. And you guys hear them like start moving forward, and they come and they block the light, and they look down into the hallway. Hey, what are you guys doing here?
We're just we're taking a smoke break.
What? Well, no, you guys aren't.
Yeah, we're taking a smoke
Beefo.
break. The boss told us we could have one.
Yes, absolutely. Our boss, Sog. Yes, Miss Sog here, our boss. Please explain to them what we're doing here on this smoke break.
Am I hidden enough in the dark?
No,
How
you guys
dare you.
failed the. So you, Dan, you're gonna get your Bardic back because you failed the stealth check.
Okay.
But and you can use that for the next hour. But,
Is anyone bigger than me? Because I'm pretty small. I'm 4 feet.
Definitely, most certainly bigger.
Definitely,
Than
everybody's bigger
Captain
than you.
Yeah.
General Mills is bigger than me, right?
They can
I kind
definitely
of hide
Can you try to
I'm
just
trying
hide?
I'm trying to push you
Can
out.
I go behind? Can I go behind General Mills where I'm not seen, and then cast disguise self on myself
we go.
and make me
Oh.
look like a bee person?
That's good.
Go for it. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Give me. Let's see. give me a stealth check to try and quickly do this, and see how quickly you can disguise yourself.
Can I distract
11?
them with my hands with sleight of hand?
Ooh.
Roll with advantage if he's gonna help you.
Yes, I am.
Nope. First one was better.
Okay.
You become pollen folk, a bee person.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out. Oh man, they sure got us working here, don't they? These fellows back here are helping me out. It's on the down low since they're not the pollen folk and all, but
Yeah,
they're very
boss.
helpful. They're kind of helping me because this is exhausting work. You know what I mean, right? It's tiring. We all
Yeah.
need a little help, little hands.
roll a persuasion or a deception. Roll a deception.
Damn it.
That is a 22.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Trying to shove that bard forward for a reason. I mean,
What?
Yeah, you're like, I
No.
know this persuasion's gonna be really good.
exactly.
These guys are real good. If you need a
like-
break,
He like beckons you forward a little bit. He's like, he's like trying to like whisper to you a little bit.
You know, Admiral Hawk told us we can't be using any Roastari or any Venetians or anybody else. It's only pollen folk down here. All right. So I know that the work is kind of hard, but you gotta get rid of these guys. You gotta get them out of here. All right. Because if he sees we're all dead, he'll probably just kill all of us.
I didn't even think of that. Y'all, I'm glad I'm with you. How about you guys head back down, get your next load, and I'll get these guys out of here.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. All right. Yeah, we're out. All right, let's do this. All right, we got this.
He brings up a fist bump to fist bump you.
All right, let's go. Let's head out.
And turns around, starts walking away. They rolled terrible on their perception check to see you turn into a bee folk. But they are bumblebeings are very dumb, and you've encountered them now. And they are walking out as they are talking. They're leaving. They're like,
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Yeah, I don't know. This whole place is weird, man. Why do they drink coffee, man? Tea's so much better.
and they are like heading out. And you guys are in this kind of cavern area, and you can see all these barrels, just tons of like wooden barrels that these bumblebeings are bringing in. You can recognize that they are, from their conversation, you can tell that they are leaving to go get more of these barrels. Just by the direction of where you guys were heading, you would kind of assume that that is out. Like they're going to bring more barrels in. And then there's another direction in the opposite direction that is presumably possibly more into the mountain. Those are kind of like a T where there's like,
Can I check to see like what's in the barrels?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an investigation.
Okay. Blood.
Why do we let Dan roll for things?
I asked the question. I'm sorry. That was a 4, but I'm gonna roll that D8. Hopefully.
Here we go.
And that was an 8, so that's a 12.
Okay.
12. It's actually pretty easy DC. You kind of hit the barrel. It's like it's filled with liquid. And you kind of get a dagger out and kind of jimmy it open a little bit to try and see what's in there, and it is filled with milk.
Huh.
What boy? What's
Oh.
Can we tell what kind of milk?
On
a 12 or?
It looks like milk that's come from the sea.
The 1% or the 2%?
Or the
Or the skim?
The dark chocolate.
Actually, Dan, you would be able to recognize that this is seawater that's just off of the shores of Mokana, because the skims in this area are a little bit darker, a little bit more see-through than the rest of the world. The milk, when you go underneath the milk, you can't see anything. But in the skim milk, if you're in areas where it's really thin, you can see sort of through it. In the Java Archipelago, it's like some of the coffee leaks out into the milk a little bit, and you can tell that it's just kind of off the shore. It's the skims.
Can I jam my arm in there? Can I just stick my arm in there and see if I can find anything?
Sure.
I see.
Yeah.
They're hiding.
All right.
Go ahead. Stick your arm in there. Investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
Classic investigation technique to thrust one's arm in the unknown.
It's a 10.
That's a 10. Your arm gets wet.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Cool.
no,
I pull my arm.
Add your nice new clothes. No wonder you're always in tattered rags.
From the direction that's deeper into the mountain, you hear some footsteps approaching and some voices as a group. What would you like to do?
Should we hide and wait for them to pass, and then try to go past?
Try to
the way they
scurry
came?
out. Try to scurry out and hide.
Well, should we scurry back the way we came, maybe? Because we don't want to leave the area. We probably want to go where they're coming from. Right? Those are the guys that are deeper in. We want to go deeper, right?
Are we in a big cavern?
Okay.
Or are we just like
yes,
a hall?
this is still a cave. This is still like a cave formation. It's just loaded with a bunch of, it's like a bigger cavern, bigger area where there's been a bunch of these barrels stacked up.
So we've gone from one side. So we've gone from the smugglers section port to the other side of the mountain, and we need to go deeper into.
If we were to follow the path where the other guys went, I think it would take us to the side everybody was on. We want to go the way where we're hearing these footsteps now. I think deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is correct. You would assume that you are pretty close to the center of the volcano at this point.
Are there piles of barrels we can hide behind if it's filled with?
There's a lot of things that you can hide behind.
Okay.
Can I take a cue from Dan and just climb in a barrel? I guess just completely submerge myself in milk. Like
if you want to hold your breath, I would give you stealth with advantage if you did that.
No. How about instead of doing that to get advantage, Kyle, could I hide behind a barrel and use a bonus action to enter my stale form against the
yes,
rock wall?
You definitely can. Yes, tell us about the stale form.
Yes, so we've yet to use Mills's stale form feature, which is essentially that of a gargoyle. He can go from being a fluffy marshmallow and compress himself to be like a hard cereal marshmallow, which makes him indistinguishable from a statue. Yeah. So yes, I'd like the bonus action to become petrified, and you just see it's like the air getting let out of him, but he's and then hardens in place to look like a statue.
Great.
Next to the
You see Milford as a statue in the corner behind some barrels. Give me stealth with advantage on that one.
All right, good.
If you're gonna stay in the room, what do you guys do? Anything? Do you? So what do you guys do?
I'll hide. I'll try to hide behind some barrels.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Anything like the stale form species ability that the marshfellows have? Anything that you would give your characters to give advantage to the roll?
I guess I'd use another luck point to do that. Gives me advantage on there.
You could probably use the luck point after you roll.
After I roll?
Guess,
Okay.
in case you roll.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I had to call that out beforehand or not.
I think you've been calling it out beforehand, and I think the whole thing with luck,
I feel like the idea of luck to me is that you have a lucky moment that lets you re-roll after you know something has failed. That's what I would, luck strikes.
All right. I got an 11.
Would you like to use your luck point?
That's
just, I don't know. Random idea.
That was a 6. 11's the highest that I get on the die. It's trying to tell a story. I don't know what it is, but
okay, 11. Milford.
With that advantage, I got a 23.
23.
Very
Sog.
15.
And Antonia?
17.
pretty good, everybody. Almost everybody.
Wait, hold on. Can I do one more thing before we find out?
Sure.
Okay, I will use a second wind to add a D10 to that.
All right.
You can do that? That's
Yeah,
Yes.
he can.
Yes, I have tactical mind.
And then if it
When you
fails,
fail
it
an
doesn't
ability
even
check,
cost.
you can expend a use of the second wind.
okay, cool.
That's a 1. Jesus Christ. All right.
Jesus, dude.
Dude,
Oh man.
that's a
That's
12,
up to a
guys.
12 now. All
yeah,
right.
it took us up to a 12.
It only took advantage and another feature, but yeah, you got it up to a 12. Way to go.
Woo!
Oh man. Oh man. Let me tell you guys. So group stealth checks have to pass or more, and the DC on this was 16, and 3 of you got higher than 16. Milford, Antonia, and Anaranjado has your back.
Anaranjado!
Yeah! Whose idea was it to bring him? Let's go.
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana
Yes.
for our person?
He got an 18.
Fuck yeah.
Excellent. So you guys are sitting there, and you are hidden as you guys hear some footsteps come toward you. Multiple footsteps, perhaps like 4 to 8 people. It's kind of like what you kind of feel like it's like a group of people coming. And you hear their voices as they draw near. And Ed, you recognize the female voice. This is one you haven't heard for a long time. Your voice, it is the
Robbie?
voice of. It is the voice. Oh, it is a different one. It is the voice of your sister, Ness.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And you can't allow any other Roastari or Benetians to come down here. The only ones who can know about this are myself and Maxwell here. Because if any of this gets out, they will come for my head, and I will come for yours.
Queen Spresso, I understand your trepidation, but I assure you that our queen values this arrangement more than you can imagine.
You question the Queen's imagination after she came up with this brilliant plot herself?
My apologies, Queen Spresso. I only mean to indicate that our queen understands the rewards at hand, as well as the risks.
And your buffoons down there are gonna keep it alive?
Yes, they understand full well why it needs to be staying alive.
At this point, they're getting closer. They're gonna enter into the area. You guys stay put. Ed, what do you do?
Oh, well, it's taking everything in me not to jump out and just like draw everything. But like I heard him say that like to keep it alive, right?
Yeah.
I now want to know what it is so it doesn't stay alive. If it is what my sister wants, I want the opposite of that.
They continue forward, walking through this area, not noticing you all. And you'll be here to ensure that this continues to go well?
Unfortunately, no. One of our commodores has apparently gone missing, taken by a pirate crew. No doubt he's been tortured and killed in their horrendous ways, but I must track them down regardless.
And you guys get a little bit of vision on who's passing by. You can see Ness walking by, kind of in this is a Roastari, looks very similar to Ed. This creamy latte skin. She's got long hair. She's in some more like regal attire. As she walks through, you see Maxwell, this kind of like Venetian person right next to her who is kind of following along with her. That's the vizier to her. And then you see Admiral Hawk, as mentioned earlier by the Bumblebeings. Admiral Hawk is a pureblood wasp, and he is a jet black wasp in the yellow jacket attire, lots of different commendations. And he's leading a couple different pollen folk behind him who are kind of close at hand.
It's probably cool that he's mad at us. He probably won't come up again. We probably won't see him.
And they walk through the cavern and leave.
we got to find out what's down there.
You know, like when you like in gym when you had like the dodgeballs that you squish all the air out of, and then they like. That's what happens to Milford right now when he says that. It's just.
Yes, absolutely. I say we go down there and kill whatever it is they're trying to keep alive. Probably for the best. Keep them distracted.
Yes.
See me, amigo. Let's get it. And
I don't know, you're making us a little uncomfortable, my friend. The zest for blood is a bit much.
Just,
No, I agree. Let's go.
I have a zest to find the treasure to help my friends. And you guys continue forward, and the kind of move forward. It's not actually far distance from where you're at, but you can see that the cavern is going to open up in front of you, and it looks like this massive basin is ahead. And you creep forward and look out into this huge round-shaped cavern with smooth, glassy walls. High above you, you can see a small opening to the sky, and at the bottom of the basin, there is a pool of cold coffee. On the ground next to the pool is a gargantuan bird, old and weak appearing, tied up in a massive chain made out of donut-shaped cereal pieces. The bird's wing lights on fire, and a bumblebee next to it grabs one of those big barrels and dumps it onto the wing, extinguishing the fire.
Man, this thing's annoying. I don't get why we can't just kill it.
And the other bumblebee says,
Well, because it's a phoenix, man. You kill it, it just comes right back. So all we gotta do is just dump milk on it when it lights up. And that's all we gotta do. It's honestly not even like that bad of a job.
And they are 60 feet down. You guys are pretty high up. What would you guys like to do?
How many of them are there?
Roll a perception check for me, please.
That's a
Oh,
good
this is going to
call.
go great.
I'm also would like to scan. I mean, I'm looking. So
Go ahead,
so
yeah.
perception.
That's a 15.
Yeah, I didn't trust Dan. I got a 22.
A 20. Dan, you can see across the way that there is a pollen folk kind of walking around the perimeter of this basin, this base of this volcano. You can see him walking around. Looks like a normal pollen folk. He's got his pistol out. Milford, you see him, and you also see the other pollen folk that is kind of more directly down below you, 60 feet, that is walking around the perimeter as well. So you see the two pollen folk that are kind of opposite ends of this basin, and then 60 feet down, kind of to the left, is where the phoenix is tied up. This gargantuan bird is tied up by these like Cheerio chains, large Cheerio chains.
How's the phoenix looking like?
Give me a
shitty?
survival
Like,
check.
I would love to do that. Ooh, 21. I'm on fire.
21. It is looking old and bad. It looks pretty weak.
I mean, I could just try to crack off a shot right at it with a sneak
Yeah,
attack and see if
we could
just
try to kill it
fucking
and see if
kill
it comes back
Yeah.
stronger.
Like if we just
That's pretty
right
dark,
now,
but I mean-
everybody
Yeah.
throw something hard at it, try to kill it in a quick burst, and then it enters the fight. And these guys have been holding it captive. Surely it wants to die, right? Like,
But yeah, I think the other side of that is like, if
Then
we
are we
crack
the-
a shot at it, we're now
The enemy,
an
right?
enemy encounter. And
well, we're in an enemy encounter, but there's the chance that it dies and it's reborn. It doesn't really even know that we're the ones who killed it. It just died very quickly right away. Now we're fighting these other beings, but certainly we can handle that while there's
right.
a newborn
is there a
phoenix
way
on our side.
is there like cover to get closer to the phoenix, or is it like pretty
You guys
open?
are up. You guys are up 60 feet. There is some really new scaffolding that's been built to get down there.
Okay.
Like it's like this is like fresh wood that's been made to get down. It's looks somewhat sturdy, but there's not like a whole lot of cover in this cavern area.
Okay.
You're pretty well covered right now, which is why you haven't had you roll for a stealth check. But yeah, any movement out is going to require some stealth.
How big is this phoenix?
Gargantuan size, which is like a 20 by 20 foot square, but it's massive bird.
Okay.
Can
So
it
it's
get
like 20
bigger?
feet by 20 feet. It can get bigger, but not by like size definition with D&D.
Can it get smaller out of the shackle?
To swoop right out of those shackles if you make it smaller.
Ooh, it potentially could.
That's an idea, but I mean, you could try to do that and then like just drop concentration on it once it's out of the shackles, so it goes back up to normal size and they have a harder time wrangling it. But I don't know. Mills is just, he's lined up his shot, but he'll wait for anybody to tell him if that's what he should do.
The barrels, are they like directly around us?
The barrels. The barrel.
Yeah.
You can see that this is like the storage area where the barrels are.
Okay.
And down by the Phoenix, there's a large like pile of the barrels down there, and so it looks like the bumblebeings were bringing the barrels in, and the ones down there probably are taking turns, going and bringing them down, or somebody is what your kind of thoughts would probably be.
Okay. No, I don't want to do that. I was going to attack the barrels just to like let some of the milk out. That way there's less.
I don't know if
But
that's
that could also tip them off if they see milk running down.
So can I ask a question about the guys? Like, how many are there, and are they close to each other?
There's 2 bumblebeings down by the Phoenix.
And are they like within 5 feet of each other, possibly?
They're on other sides of the Phoenix, so they're not within 5 feet of each other right now.
So there's one walking around far that I see that's like on the far rampart.
And then
and there's
near
one
us down below us.
Yeah.
Closer.
And to give you the idea of the distance, the one that's on the other side is 75 feet away from you. The way distance works when you're on different levels in D&D, it's just like it's either vertical or horizontal, whichever.
Oh,
one's
so it's just like a spherical kind of.
So like, so he's technically, so he's 75 feet away from you. The one down directly below you is 60 feet.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, Ed.
No. I don't feel great about leaving somebody up top in case whatever plan we go to, like somebody can run to another group of people, like try to get reinforcements.
I'm more of a ranged fighter to begin with, so I'm happy to stay up top.
Yeah.
Has it been an hour since we were in the other room, or are we still within an hour?
Still within the hour of the stealth of the barrels room.
So I still look like a bee.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you do. So
You do.
could go down there.
You could go down
y'all stay up here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Let's do that.
So
I like
how
it.
about
How heavy are the milk barrels?
Very heavy. You have to have a pretty large strength score to be able to lift it. The bumblebeings can, because they're large size creatures and they're like big and buff. It would take a incredible roll to try and like lift one yourselves. Like you lift one
would an
yourself,
18?
What if we like got it on its side and I'm just like pushing it, like rolling it?
Yeah, it's like stairs though. So you could.
Oh, it stares down.
Would an 18 carry the barrel?
I don't think an 18 would do it. Not with not just a regular strength roll. These are like, it's like fluid filled massive barrels.
So we feeling good about getting the Phoenix small.
I mean, maybe you could just go down there and try to convince them, like, oh, we're all needed for something this way. And then somehow we unleash the Phoenix while you're guided. But that is risky. Of course, I'm happy to just stay up here and you give the signal and I just right between the eyes.
Yeah, let's give it a go. Why not?
Okay, great.
So I'm just gonna start walking down the stairs.
Great.
Okay, you start walking down the stairs.
I'm gonna ready my action for if they do anything aggressive to fire off a shot at the Phoenix.
Okay.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is going to draw some attention. You guys are trying to stay hidden. I will have you roll a stealth check to just stay hidden if you're going to be peering over the side watching. So if it's just General Mills doing that, it could be just him. If it's the whole group, I'll have Bonnie Ann and Anaranjado kind of stick back to in case.
I'll stay back unless I hear the shot.
Okay.
Did we hear the
General
names?
Mills, I like your face there, Scott.
It's not my best roll. It's not terrible. It's a 13. That's not terrible.
Be
It's
like,
not good.
give me it.
Yeah.
So Sog, you start walking down the stairs, and they're not really. They look up at you. They don't really like pay much mind. You get down to the bottom, and the Pollen Folk Yellow Jacket down there, that's directly by the stairs, looks at you, and he's gonna roll a perception against this disguised self that you rolled.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Give me a performance on how good this is. You rolled this. What you rolled before was a stealth roll. This is just to see how good the disguised self is.
That is a 20.
Fuck
Excellent. Hello. Are you coming down to relieve one of us? Then?
Did we hear the name of any of those? Like, did the
Admiral Hawk is the main guy.
Admiral Hawk is the main one.
Admiral Hawk's asking for you guys. I don't totally understand why, but he thought I could stay down here and watch this bird while you guys go talk with him.
Roll a deception.
It's gonna be good. I can feel it.
That is a 27.
Oh, right. Who needs to go then?
He wanted to talk to both of you. Weird, I know, but you can't question Hawk, you know? He's gonna do what he wants to do, eh?
Me and Robbie over there, and like the other pollen folk.
Yeah.
All right. You best not keep the admiral waiting. Robbie, let's go on up. We'll be. I guess we'll be back if he wants us to come back. Was he angry?
He was so angry. Y'all better play it cool.
Oh shit. Oh great. Okay. Well.
Fuck.
Well, I've done my duty as well as I could. Well, it was great to meet you there. I'm sorry. What was your name?
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Wonderful. Wonderful Beyonce. I'm Belvin. It is great to make your acquaintance. This may in fact be the last time that we see each other, but hey, that's all right. Great. Sorry about your wings. I assume that they're something's wrong with them if you had to use the stairs. But anyways, we'll be up. And they start flying up to the exit.
Oh, no.
What do you do as they are flying up? I think actually we need to roll initiative at that point so we can know what's happening.
Okay.
As
Well, you got them away from the shackles, so you can get them out, right?
Yeah, let's see. Roll initiative as they are going to be using their movement to move up. So, General Mills, you see them rising up. Something's got to happen now.
I can't use my bonus action to turn into a statue real fast, right?
If you go first before them.
I don't think I will be going before them based on how my roll has gone. I doubt that I will be going ahead of anyone, really. Well, probably Dan.
Probably me.
General Mills, what was your initiative?
An 8 on the die for a 12 overall.
Ed Spresso.
I got a 3 on the die with a +3 to initiative, so 6.
You know, who'd have thought?
Sog.
A 10.
10.
Great.
Great initiatives, guys. Antonia?
Oh, could I use my flourish to increase my initiative?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, absolutely.
I have one. Can I do that?
Dan, increasing from 6 to 8, is that worth it for your flourish? Do
that
you think
worth
that's
it
going
for
to
your
get
flourish?
you anywhere?
All right, I see your point. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, so if you'd like to increase your initiative, you can with this. If you'd like to keep it where it's at, you can. And Antonia, what was your initiative?
20.
20, excellent. Anybody gonna use a flourish point for this?
No.
Do you guys think going from
I'll say a
12 to
10.
14, I could beat them? You know, I mean, maybe Kyle, how'd you roll on that initiative? Kyle, how'd those bees do? Give me something. Give me a tell. Let me
Don't
see those
worry, I'll
eyes
tell
of
you.
yours. I'll save my flourish point.
It's like D&D poker. What's his tell?
All right, Antonia, you are up first. As the initiative is starting, you see the panicked look on Milford as he signals you are able to know what's going on. The bees, you hear some wings flapping as they are flying up. What would you like to do? You're not far from the edge. You can just kind of like step forward and look over.
Let's see. So
they are flying up.
Are they within 5 feet of each other now?
They're not within within 5 feet of each other. The bumblebees are still flanking the phoenix down there. Everything is calm, at least on the floor of this right now, right? Like nobody, like you can hear the bees going up, but they don't really suspect anything right now. You just know that when they get up there, they're gonna find out. They're gonna find you guys.
All right, and they're still like 60 feet away ish coming up. Like how close are they?
Or could I just keep them at their current like spots because they are moving up, and initiative starts as they're like flying up. So they are the one directly below you is 60 feet. Other one is 75.
60 and 75.
Okay. The phoenix is 55 feet away. Then the other bumblebees are 45 and 75.
Okay. Well, I can only hit one with my range. Oh no, my chromatic orb has 90 feet. Let's try that.
She's going right in.
Cool.
Let's try that. Let's try to do an ice one. So maybe I can freeze them and so they could like fall and take extra damage on the way down.
I don't know if the chromatic orb, I think that just does cold damage, right? I don't think it does a freeze thing, but I like it.
It's worth a shot. Because I can bounce it too, right? So let's see. Maybe I can bounce one off the other, and it's got 90 feet of range too, which would hit both of them if I can do that. Okay, so let's try that. Oh, that's not great. That is 12.
12 to hit on the pollen folk. That is going to miss.
Oh. No!
I think they might know we're here for sure now.
Yep.
I think they might know.
What the hell? Oh, there's someone here.
Well, it's too late, guys.
Anything else for your turn?
Let's see if is there any bonus action I want to take. All right, Antonia is going to back up a little.
Just turn my
like
head
10
and look
feet.
back at you.
Maybe like 10 feet. I'm gonna miss and I'm gonna slowly back away.
Creep into the shadows. Okay.
Okay. So Bonnie Ann is actually next. Bonnie Ann. What do I do? What are they coming? She readies an action in case somebody comes. When they land there, she's gonna take a strike. As she like readies her katana out. The bumblebeings, they look at each other and say, I'll stay here, you go. All right, I'll go. And flies, the one closest is going to dash and use his action to dash all the way up to where you guys are at.
When did the bumblebeings get there?
There's two of the bumblebee. There was two down there by the phoenix. They're the ones that were dumping the milk on.
Oh, top. Okay. Gotcha.
There's more bumblebees. So there's the two down there. Yeah, they're.
Okay.
There's 4 total, right?
4 total.
2 down by the phoenix, 2 walking the perimeter.
Yeah.
Yep, the bumblebeings are the large ones, the ogre types that were down by the phoenix, dumping, in charge of dumping the milk on top of the phoenix, and then the pollen folk were the ones walking around with like pistols as guards. So the one that was closest to you is flying up, uses his action to dash and fly the full distance. This big bumblebee flies up and lands right next to you guys. Bonnie Ann is going to get a swipe on him with her katana, which she's going to miss and go wide. Miss on that. The other one is going to kind of move around to the front of the phoenix to ready an action in case something is trying to come to the phoenix. Mills, you are up.
Cool. I'm gonna just have some faith in the melee people that are with me, I guess. Ooh, do I want to crack I don't think I want to attack the Phoenix because a Sog is down there now, and I think Sog can maybe release it, so I don't have a reason to kill it. So I'll shoot at the guy who stayed down with Sog.
Okay, the pollen folk right next to her?
Yes, I'm gonna use Dandy to crack off a shot at that one.
Okay, I guess there's the pollen folk next to her is going to be flying up. The bumblebee, there's one bumblebee by the Phoenix that is staying there. So you're wanting to shoot the pollen folk?
Ooh, oh wait, so she didn't make it to the Phoenix yet. Then she was just talking to the bumblebeings.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the pollen
to the pollen folk, not the bumblebeings. Jeepers. It's so confusing.
Yeah, the pollen folk had they're more eloquent. The bumblebeings are the dumb big guys.
Okay. The big guys.
And they're flying. Okay.
Yeah,
there's
I don't
guys
know
that
if
are
I messed
flying
that
up to us. Well, if I think that there's one that's going to be flying up to us, then I'm going to shoot at him.
Okay.
Then.
Yeah, you are going. So now that the giant bumblebeing is up there with you, you are going to have to leave its range, its melee range, if you want to shoot without disadvantage.
Okay. Do I have anything for that?
Because he's you're within range of an enemy.
Yeah, I believe you on that. I was just making sure I don't have anything that negated that. I was just making sure, which I don't. Doesn't look like. So yeah, I'll just take a step away from him. I don't care. I'll take the opportunity attack.
Okay.
I'll do it.
So 22 to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
He bashes you for 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Great. I will use my reaction to uncanny dodge and make that 10 instead.
Great.
That would hurt. All right. And then I'm going to crack off a shot at the guy, the one who was going to fly up, who has the ability to fly. Great. So, firing a shot off at him. That is a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Excellent. And that will be 10 piercing damage off of that shot. And then, using my bonus action to fire off a second shot with Miss Swiss, now with advantage because of the Vex property.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely going to hit, but let's see if we crit. We don't. A 22 to hit on this one. Hit. And I'll use one of my things to do the trip shot, one of my sneak attack die. So he has to make a DC 15 dex save or fall prone. Currently.
Ooh, 23.
So he succeeds on the dex save. That's okay. Because we still. That sucks. We'll do an additional 12 plus 4, 16, plus I will channel the puff force through my shot to do an extra 3 force damage to him.
Okay, what was that total then?
So that was 16 plus 3, so 19 damage on that second shot. Excellent. From Miss Swiss.
He's bloodied. What the hell? Beyonce, did you see any of this happen when you were on your way down?
I saw nothing. There's no one up there.
Drat! Anything else for your turn, General Mills?
No, I don't think so. Actually, well, I'll move all my remaining movement away from the guy who landed next to us so that I'm just separate from him if I can be. So he's more likely to attack somebody else rather than use his movement to get to me.
You get there's an extra 5 feet up here on this ledge that you can take.
That's what I want.
So that, you are able to get that far away.
Just a little farther from him. Okay. And that's all for my turn.
Okay. Excellent. Beyonce, you're up.
Is the big bee that's down with me, can he see me?
Yeah, you're standing right next to the pollen folk who you just spoke to. That was Belvin, and the bumblebeing, the big ogre type, is right next to the Phoenix, and he is.
How far away from the Phoenix am I?
You are 40 feet from the Phoenix.
Okay. And the bee that's down by him is who General Mills was hitting?
No, I hit the one that was right next to you now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I gotta go protect the Phoenix, and I'm gonna start moving my way to the Phoenix.
Oh, yes, good call. Go, protect.
And then when I'm within the 30 feet, I'm gonna cast Reduce. and shrink his size.
Excellent. So you cast Reduce, and as you cast Reduce, this phoenix like shrinks in size. The chains get looser, and it looks around and realizes it can now make a check to maybe get out of these chains itself.
Hell yeah.
As it shrinks in size. I don't know. Do I pour more milk on it? What do I do? And anything else for your turn?
Who in our party am I within 60 feet of?
At this point, the entire party, you are within 60 feet because you're 60 feet down and still relatively close to them. So
Okay,
you are,
great.
yeah.
I'm gonna cast a mass healing word on everyone in our party.
Can she?
Okay.
I don't think you can do that because you did reduce, and that's two
It's
spells.
a bonus.
Yeah, that would
But
be
you can't
two.
do two spells unless it's one that's a cantrip
Oh.
action. Yeah.
Okay.
You can
then
actually, with the new rules, you can only cast one spell that has a spell slot on your turn, is like the new way to think about it. So,
Okay.
So, but does that actually heal anybody?
Well, I
she
can't if I.
can't, so
Right.
she can't cast it. But
No.
that doesn't like
No.
take your, you can, if you have a different bonus action you can do on your turn, like give a bardic inspiration or something
Could I
else
make
for
a
bonus
recommendation? Can she give bardic inspiration to the phoenix for its check to break free of its
Yes.
chains?
Yes.
Ooh,
action. Good. Yes.
I like that. Yeah. Let's do
That's
it.
awesome.
You got it, you phoenix. Bardic inspiration.
Okay, awesome. That's a D8.
D8, yeah. And then if it
Sick.
fails, it gets to keep it, so it can try it
There
again
you go.
next
Yeah.
time.
This initiative is great because it's the Phoenix's turn now, right after Sog. Awesome. So it's going to try and get out of these chains, which are still. You can see that they loosen. They do seem to have like a magical sheen to them, which Sog you can probably see at this range a little bit better than everybody else. So they are going to be difficult for it to get out of. It had no chance of doing that before, but now that it's smaller, it's going to make a dexterity check is what it can do. Let's see. With the bardic. Why don't you roll the bardic, actually? You want to roll the bardic?
Yeah, that's fun. I like when the bard rolls the bardic.
Yeah, you roll the bardic for this guy.
5.
That's pretty good.
That brings the total check to this Phoenix's dexterity check to a 31.
Whoa.
You can see it squirms out of the chains and like looks at the bumble being right next to it.
Yes!
Does that. That is so sick.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Take a flourish point for that.
Yes!
Sog,
Hell
'cause that's an
yeah!
amazing idea. And it's not on fire right now. You can see some of the flames try to like come back into it. I think it does less damage now that it's reduced, right? Does it do?
It takes a D4 penalty or something to its attack rolls, or 1 or 4 less. But she can always just drop concentration on it whenever she wants at this point.
Yeah, if you can drop it, you probably have to drop it on your turn. We'll have it be reduced for right, I think.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'd have to. Unless I get hit by something, I break concentration. I think I have to wait till my turn.
I shoot Sog in the foot to break concentration.
If you want to break it, if you want to break concentration like right now, I'm fine with that. And so it becomes like full size again.
Is there like there's an opening up top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
In this
high
cavern?
up, like really high up. You can see the sky up there.
Would the phoenix be able to get out in its normal size?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Okay,
it's
then
a
yeah,
pretty
I'll
big
Big opening.
I'll break concentration on it then.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Love it. Love it.
Phoenix friend, be our friend, Birdie.
So it
I would never have killed
breaks
you.
through, like sneaks out, looks at the bumblebee, and he's just like, oh shit. And it like does a beak attack, a talon attack for it for a total of 34 damage onto the bumblebee. And that is its turn for right now. But it is out, and you can see the flames starting to crawl across its wings and its body as it's trying to reignite. Ed, you are up.
All right.
I'm going to attack the bumblebee that's closest to us, and I'll do 2 attacks. Roll both of those.
Ooh, okay.
What was that?
Little glass that he threw those in. All
Oh yeah, my little glass. 8 on the first one, so that's a miss.
Was that an 8 total, or is that?
That was an 8 total, so that was a miss.
8 total miss. Yep.
I'm gonna expend a superiority die to make that a precision attack. That precision attack is 1d8.
that gets added to the
That
to
gets
hit
added
roll.
to that roll. Yeah.
Yes.
That's an 8, so that's a 16 total. 16 hit.
16 will hit. Yep.
Okay, so 16 hits. Sorry. I'm just trying to do that right. So that is 1d6 plus 4. I like this one better. That's a 6.
Okay.
So that's a 10 for the damage on that.
Okay.
And then I roll with advantage because of the short sword hit. A 14. Does a 14 hit?
14 hits.
Okay, 14 hits. And then that is 1d6 plus 4. That is 8, so I'm up to 18. And since the scimitar hit, I'm going to roll that third attack.
Wait, so the 8 damage on the second one?
Yeah, because he did 10 on the first.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
he's giving you the total as he goes.
10 on the
I see.
first,
Just checking.
8 on the second. I got the third one for the scimitar hit. That is an 18 to hit.
That
I
hits.
don't know if I'm gonna handle that.
That hits.
Dingling that.
I'm
falling in a
sorry.
glass cup.
It's like the best
That is
thing that's happening
wild.
right now. It is the best thing that's happening right now, especially as a coffee person using a coffee cup to roll the dice is
Gotcha.
pretty fucking cool.
I see. What was that? A
so-
16 to hit? Is that what you said?
So that was an 18 to
it was
hit.
an
Oh,
18
18 to
to
hit.
hit.
Yeah,
It
that'll
hit.
hit. Yep.
Yeah, okay. And then that's a 6 on the dice plus 4, so that's 10, so a total
10
of
to-
28 points of damage.
Woo! Slash, just cutting up this big bumblebee in front of you, slashing into him. Great. Anything else for your turn? Standing.
What else can I do?
You have, I believe you have an action surge available. You don't have to use it here, but that is something that you have. as a
You know what?
bonus.
You know what? Fuck
I'm
it.
just-
Like
no,
we're
no, no,
gonna
I know you're not really.
Fuck it, we ball.
fuck it. We ball. Let's do an action surge. I'm gonna hit him
Okay.
with my short sword.
Okay.
Ding-a-ling, ding, 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 ding.
That was a 7. Does that hit?
7 does not hit.
7 does not hit. Okay, then
7
that's
total?
fine.
What's your to hit on those?
Oh, so that was a 7, and then it would be a 7 plus 7 to hit. So 14.
Yes,
Excuse me.
14 hits.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 14. I haven't been using that the entire time.
Jesus,
Okay,
Stan.
so 14 so 14 to hit. I know. I'm sorry.
Well, no wonder you fucking roll so low every time.
I know.
All right. All right, so that's a 4
That's 8.
plus 4.
Yeah.
So that makes it 36.
Just give it to him. as
Points of
it's going.
damage?
It's 8. It's 8 right there on that attack. Let's
8
just,
on that
he was
attack,
at
yep.
28, so 36 total. Yeah, if we want.
Yeah,
to keep
36
that in.
total.
Okay.
And
but
then
that's an action surge, so you get all of your attack things, or you get at least one more.
You
attack.
get one
Oh,
more
I
attack.
get another attack?
Jeez,
the
at
nick is
least.
once per turn.
Yeah, you're
but-
right. The next once per turn, but you always get 2 attacks when you take the attack
Okay,
action.
so that's 11 plus 7, so that's 18 to hit.
Yep. And if
It's
this
been 18
is
to hit on 3 of these, although
can
technically
roll
I
a-
guess 2 of them with 25s, and we don't know.
Yeah,
you can roll with advantage on that too if you're using the Vex.
Well, I don't need it. So.
Well, you
might
can roll a
crit,
crit.
so you
Crit.
might want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll
Just roll one
so
more d20. Just roll
just
one
roll
more
one.
and tell us what
Okay.
you get.
That was a 10.
All right, it wasn't working.
So
It
10
didn't
plus
change
7, so that's
anything.
17. Okay, yeah. All right, so I'll hit one more. And that's a 6 plus 10, or 6 plus 4, so that's a 10. So total of
46.
48 damage. Or 46 damage. 46 damage.
Excellent. You guys see Ed whip out, and then do three strikes, and then again 2 more, cutting up this bumblebee right in front of you. Great. Anything else for your turn?
No, like I think I'll stay right here and see that this job is done. I'm not gonna move. I'll be right here.
Okay.
He'll be right there.
Excellent.
need it.
The Belvin right next to you looks at all this chaos going on, sees that the Phoenix is been released from its chains. Oh dear, I suppose I'm dead either way. It's nice knowing you, Beyonce. And he flies up to the top next to the Bumblebee, sees Ed Spresso there, and I suppose I could go out a hero. He's gonna try and do a sting attack on Ed.
Uh-oh, Ed. These hurt.
Oh shit. Okay.
So he's gonna make an attack with disadvantage. On this. And it's a dexterity. It's a 19 hit.
Even if I were to try to parry it, yeah.
Do you have a silvery barbs possibly, Sog? Do you have that?
Have what?
Silvery barbs? Do you have that? It's a spell.
Oh, no.
Level 1 spell. Okay. Then never mind.
I'm looking through my sheet here to see if there's anything I can do.
Yeah, that was a 19 with disadvantage on that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's a good roll.
That's a good roll.
Yeah.
Can I use a luck point to make that have? Well, no, that was already disadvantage. I can't impose double.
Double disadvantage.
I think you're getting stung.
Yeah, I think I'm getting stung. All right, let's go.
It's just not it doesn't feel like a real session unless Dan gets downed. You know?
Yeah, unless I
Seriously,
die.
Truly,
almost,
he
you
is
know,
not. Okay.
Even with the parry, like that would have put me like at like 18 AC, and like just beat it by 1.
You get stung by this pollen folk, and you take 39 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
That's not the end of the world.
No,
That's not so
rolled,
bad.
Surely you're up
definitely less
still.
than average on that. That was 10d8.
Yeah, I'm still up.
10d8 damage. This pollen folk has to now make a series of death saving throws until it is resolved.
Can I make it have disadvantage on that?
I don't think you.
Or no? Okay.
Potentially?
No, because it's an attack roll. Okay, gotcha.
It's a 12 and a 16, 2 successes, 1 failure, 2 failures, 2 successes.
Oh my! You're not gonna tavern roll this last one, Kyle?
That's what it was. A 7.
Hell yeah.
Because I rolled it right before you said that. Belvin, you see the life go out of him completely as he is dead. And Ed, you took all that 39 points of necrotic damage. You are still standing, I believe.
Yes.
Good. The other one is going to fly up, and he is just going to fly in place and see what just happened up there, and he's going to take a couple range shots with his pistol. This is Robbie.
Coward.
All right.
Shooting at us.
16 to hit Ed.
That hits. Well, wait. Can I make it? Can I use the disadvantage on the luck roll there?
Yeah, you can. I
Okay,
think
yeah,
is that,
that'll-
can you use it on other people's attacks?
So when a creature rolls a d20 for an attack roll against you, you can spend 1 luck point to impose disadvantage on that roll. So you would need to roll
Cool,
another
yeah.
d20.
Miss.
Okay, cool.
Yep, he definitely missed. It was a
That's my
6
last luck
on the
point,
dice.
so-
Woo!
Second attack is going to be, second pistol attack is going to be an 18 to hit.
Oh,
That hits.
so much for the luck.
And that is 12 points of piercing damage.
All right, 12 points hits.
Are you down?
Nope, I'm hanging on by a thread.
You guys see Ed hanging on by a thread. That's the Pollen folks' turns. Honor on Hado is up. He's going to step up and try and swing at, try to use his daggers against the Bumblebee that's right in front. Once. Dang, he's not doing so well on his dagger strikes. He hits 1 time on him.
Otto, I vouched for you, bro, and you're
He's done pretty
embarrassed.
good so far, to be fair.
Well, actually,
Yeah, but
wait.
one good sneak.
Oh, you know what? Because he has the bonus to melee, he actually does hit the AC on the second one. He hits twice.
That's
So
I never
for a
doubted it.
total of 19 points that he does the Bumblebee front. Bumblebee's not looking so good, the one that's standing up there with you guys. And that is the bottom of the initiative. We are back up to the top. Antonia, you are up. You have a very large Bumblebee in front of you. Ed is hanging on by a thread. Bumblebee's not looking so great, that's standing right in front of all of you.
Okay. Let's try to finish it off. I'm gonna try like a ray of frost on it. Let's do that. Okay, and that is 18.
18?
That'll crit.
Yep.
Yep, that will hit.
Okay. That is a 7 points of damage.
Oh, he's still up, but barely.
He's still up.
Hitting him with that ray of frost, just like freezing him almost, in place. Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm good.
Does ray of frost have any other things? Part of it is just damage, I think.
His speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
Until the next turn.
Cool. That is Bonnie Ann's turn. Boy, she's gonna get some glory here. I feel like.
Yeah! Finish him! Finish him!
That is great. So she's gonna try and make some. First one hits. Second one hits with her katana. She steps forward, slices for 9 points of damage, which is gonna take him down on the first one. Slices
Hell
the
yeah.
bumblebee, stabs it into him, and then kicks his body, and he falls backward down into the volcano.
So piratey. She gets a flourish point.
She gets a flourish point. Excellent. That is her turn. The bumblebee by the phoenix, who is now looking at the phoenix. Let's see. What is he gonna do? He's facing a phoenix that just escaped. It's attacking him. All he's gonna do is try to attack it. That's all he can think of doing right now. It's still not looking great. It's still old phoenix. But he's gonna at least take one swing, and he will miss on the first one, take the second hit, and he actually misses on the second one too. Tries to swing. You see this big bumblebee man just like trying to hit at it and missing both attacks of his bash attacks. That's his turn. Milford Mills, you are up.
Cool. Mills is gonna holster Dandy and Miss Swiss and pull out his musket instead and aim at the bumble being who's down there fighting the phoenix. He's the only guy left, right?
Yep, and then there's the other pollen folk on the other side that's flying.
Oh, he's flying toward us?
He's
right now?
he's flying up. He's the one that took a couple shots at Ed.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes. I thought he was the one who got attacked, and I got confused about who was getting killed by Bonnie Lass.
Bonnie killed the bumblebee right in front of you and kicked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pollen folk is fine. Well, that's who I actually want to shoot at then.
Okay.
I'll still pull out the musket for the shot, and I'll use my steady aim feature to give myself advantage on the shot with the musket.
Cool.
Off the desk. Okay, thank God we have advantage. Okay, really, went from a nat 1 to a 25, so I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good call
Yes.
on the
trade, yeah.
advantage. That'll give me the sneak attack. I will once again be trying to do a tripping shot. Because he's flying, I want to knock him prone so badly. So that's a DC 15 on the dex save. He is also slowed because he got hit by the musket shot, so he loses 10 feet of movement.
Okay,
from
did you
that.
give me the damage already for the
No, I have
musket
not given
shot?
you any damage yet. I was just getting you prepared to do your rolls while I did my rolls. But that is 11 damage from. Oh wait, I didn't do any of the sneak attack damage. So hold on. The die.
He is gonna pass that dex check.
Unbelievable. Well, he's gonna take, instead of 11 damage, he's gonna take 22 damage because the sneak attack. Actually, make it 25 because I channel the puff force into my shot too.
Heck yeah.
So make that
That
22
jet puff
piercing,
force.
3 force. Yeah.
You guys see General Mills do his stabilizing thing where you like become like one stock leg, right? That like attaches to the ground and stabilizes with the musket, fires, puts a great shot into the one flying, who is now bloodied.
Is that the one that Tiddly hit with the ray of frost? Or is that
No, that was the bumblebee that was right.
the bumblebee who's nixed
Dead.
by banana?
Yeah, that one died,
That's right.
Sog, you are up. and you are on the ground. You can see that the bumblebeing with the phoenix, they're engaged in combat. You can see that there is one across the basin that is flying and firing off shots. Milford just shot that one.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the bee that's engaged with the phoenix.
Okay, great.
And that is a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw he needs to make.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't done a tavern roll yet. We technically missed one. Let's do a tavern roll here.
Yes,
for
let's
fun.
do this.
He's got a -2 to his wisdom, and he has to hit. What's the DC he has to hit?
15.
15. So he's got to get a 17 on the dice. That is a 9. So he is not passing that. Failed.
Great. And as someone who knows a lot about Dissonant Whispers, that means he has to use his reaction to move his movement speed away from Sog now, which does trigger opportunity attacks because he had to use one of his things to do it.
And that's 16 damage.
16 damage. Excellent. 16 damage. Takes 16 damage. What is Dissonant? Does Dissonant Whispers look anything specific? Anything specific fill his head when Sog uses it on?
Oh yeah, I say, oh, Captain Hawk is going to be very disappointed in you.
Oh shit, Captain Hawk! No, get it out of my head! Ah, and he's like sprinting away, and the Phoenix is gonna get an opportunity attack on that one, and that hits. Takes 14 points of piercing damage from the beak.
Yeah.
He's looking really bad now, barely standing up as he is sprinting away to the edge of the cavern. And that is anything else for your turn, Sog?
No, I don't think I can do anything else.
It's the Phoenix's turn, and you see the flames on its wings and on its body come to full force and light on fire, lighting the entire bird on fire. What you thought you were just looking at a physical bird, it's almost like it's entirely flame at this point as it lights on fire. Turns and looks at the bumblebee running away, flies into it, enters its space, and you see the flames kind of go around it. He takes 5 points of damage automatically from that, and then it's going to use its beak attack, which will hit, which will be taking down that bumblebee as the fire swarms and hits it.
Hell yeah.
With the rest of its movement, it is going to go over to the other pollen folk on the other side that's flying, fly into its space as well, as you just see this fiery form flying through the sky and goes into the space of the other pollen folk, does that 5 points of damage automatically, and is going to use a talon attack, which will hit and do 14 points of fire damage to the pollen folk flying in the air. That looks very bad now. And that is its 2 attacks. I don't think it has anything else it can do on that. And that is its turn. And you can see now that there's a pollen folk flying in the air in a massive fiery birdness that is just like attacking it. That's what you guys see in this cavern right now. Ed, you are up.
Okay.
You have no enemies in your direct range. The only enemy left in this entire place is that pollen folk up in the air.
How far is he away from me?
I believe 75.
75.
75.
Okay. If I were to try to shoot him, is it the range that I'm looking at on the pistol?
You would have disadvantage if he's in the longer range of that,
Okay.
not the shorter range.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and take a shot at him.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on one second here.
I love that he muted that as if it's not going to be on the records.
Yeah.
So that's a 2 that's 2 plus 6, so that's an 8.
8
Does that
to
hit?
will not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna take another shot at him. That is a 15 to hit.
15 will just hit.
15 will just hit. Okay, cool. So that is. I'm gonna hit him with a disarming attack. So that'll add 1d8 to this. I'll roll the d10 first. That was a 1 plus 3, so that's 4.
But I'll add the D8 for the disarming attack. That is a 3, so that is a 7. It's not great, kids. But he has to, for the disarming attack, the target must succeed a DC 14 strength saving throw.
Okay.
Or be disarmed.
DC 14 strength saving throw. Okay, or be disarmed. He has a +4 to his strength saving throws. I'll do a tavern roll for this.
Kyle, switch to the white dice.
I know,
with the
I just saw
black
that. I just saw that. He has a +4 to these saving throws, and he has to, a 14? That's what he has to hit?
He has to hit a 14.
So he's got to get a 10 or higher. That's a 6. Yeah,
Okay,
failed.
cool.
You see, bam, gun flies out of his hand. You hit him with that shot. He looks so bad. You could say he
Okay.
looks just as bad as you.
That's good. That's what I was aiming for. So
He has no gun in his hand, and he is in the midst of fire. What would you like to do?
I don't have any more actions that I can really take there, so I'm just gonna second wind.
call.
And that is 1d10 plus 6. That is an 8 on the die, so that is a 14 to heal.
Nice, very nice.
Pretty good.
Honor on Hado is like, wow, and he's just taken aback by all of this. Antonia, you are up. We're at the top.
Whew. The hell do we do now, guys?
He's looking pretty bad. I'm gonna do magic missile.
Good call.
Great. That's excellent. He has 1 point of health left.
I think you're gonna kill him, Antonia.
Any
let's-
specific way your magic missiles look as you fire them. You could also change with your order of scribes. You can change their damage type if you would like.
Ooh.
Fun.
Ooh. Well, let's do something like in honor of the phoenix and have them be like little like flame feathers, like something like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. You fire those magic missiles, rip into him, take him out, and this pollen folk just like withers and turns black and like dies in the fire, and his body falls. And as that happens, the phoenix looks around, flying kind of in the middle of the air, and kind of takes off and spreads its wings out really far out. Spreads its wings out and flies around the cavern, lighting it progressively on fire all the way around this entire cavern, trailing, lighting this place on fire. You guys are starting to feel the heat as it circles around, spirals around, and then it flies up and lands in front of you all and looks down at you. And my question is, do you stay put? You're within its range where you will have to take fire damage if you stay put and
No,
look
as
at
a
it.
marshmallow person, I was backing away when he started lighting the thing on fire. Like, I don't want to be here. Personally.
You're like the traditional
Very-
toasting of the
Hands
marshmallow
up,
people.
very deferential, but yeah, I don't want to.
You don't want
be
some
charged.
more of that? Is that what you're saying?
Everyone roll an insight check, except for Milford Mills. You're backing up.
It's like, okay. Ooh,
I got a 17.
12 for me.
13.
Ed, you growing up in Mokana in this area, you've never known what, fuels Folgerus. There's no rumors, there's no history, there's no myth about, a phoenix that lives inside. As it flies up and lands to you, it looks like you can tell that it's not immediately attacking at this point, and it looks to be, just as you are making an insight check on all of you.
Okay.
And so what would all of you like to do as it is standing there?
Ed is looking at this creature that dies and is reborn again, and sees a little bit of himself in the phoenix in that way, and like it is just kind of feeling a little certain way. He knows his sister wanted to keep this alive, and he is diametrically opposed to
Well, Ed, let's think about why his sister wanted to keep it alive. Was specifically so it wouldn't die and be reborn and catch on fire and light the volcano again.
Right, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that's what we heard the people say.
That's very fair. Ed is also somebody who speaks all of his thoughts out into the air, just so that other people can talk him down a little bit, maybe.
Everyone else did an insight check on the bird. I did one on you, and I could really read your intentions.
So can Sog, are you still able to talk to creatures, or like to have them understand you?
That it doesn't say how long that 1 hour.
Yeah.
1 hour.
Oh, you can. Kyle says 1 hour.
Okay.
Is that still within the hour?
Well, you guys had to walk like an hour. That was back with the dark mantles, wasn't it? You don't have that anymore.
Okay.
You had to walk at least an hour.
Gosh darn it.
Are you able to cast it again?
It's once.
Or is that a one-time thing?
No, yeah, she said once per long rest. I remembered. Damn it.
Okay. Can I hug it?
You can. Sog, you can see with that in. You have health back. So you're okay. So you I thought you were back still at 1 HP, which is what you.
I was say he should have died when it landed, but he did that second wind.
He did the second wind. That's right. Yeah, you can. I was gonna say, Sog, you can see that he is looking weak and he's moving forward toward the Phoenix. And if you would want to give him some extra healing at this moment, that he could use it. That's a.
Am I close enough
but
to touch Ed or no?
Yeah. You're down. Sorry.
I was kind of halfway down.
You would have come up as the Phoenix was kind of flaming everything. You're on your way up. So you're up there with him. So yeah, you can do cure wounds.
So I'm within touch?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go. How bad are you hurting?
I have 15 health points out of 52.
Okay, we'll give you a we'll cast that at level 3. And that'll be 30 points of health.
30 points of health? Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Ed, from your back, you feel 30 points of health hit you in the back. Your front is on fire as you step forward.
Okay.
You will take...
How much?
I'm going to have you take 10 points of fire damage as you take the 5 points from standing there, an additional 5 points from moving forward. And you give the Phoenix a hug. And as you approach and actually put your arms around the Phoenix, it kind of lowers its head down and accepts the hug. And as you put your arms around, the flames kind of go away from its body so that you can actually hug its body. And as you do, around its neck, it's wearing a necklace with a little rectangular piece of green around its neck. One of the box tops for the map.
Okay. I look at it and we can't talk to it. I'm just gonna say out loud, can we have this? And like kind of infer like to the box top.
You step back and the fire kind of comes back around, but leaves the necklace in place. And the Phoenix leans forward, and that necklace dangles forward for you to take.
All right, I take the necklace.
Right.
Grab the necklace, and you have this kind of green, almost foreign-feeling piece of something in your hand. One of the box tops has this key symbol on it. As you take it from the Phoenix becomes fire and backs away and continues to light up the basin. The fire is getting hot. The cold coffee on the bottom is starting to boil and starting to rise. What would you guys like to do?
We got a
Out of
boogie.
here.
Run! We gotta get out of here.
Zoom.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Bye.
So you guys leave, run out of the place, go back the way you came. As you are running out, Anaranjado stays back and pulls a boulder. There's Anaranjado and Bonnie pull this boulder across the big stone to block off the path to the main area, kind of right after the bumblebee area or the pollen folk area where there was a bunch of barrels. Block that off as the fire is going, and it's cool as you guys continue to run through the mountain, the volcano. You hear this rumbling and just feel that the volcano is starting to become active again. You continue to run out, and you run out. It's a pretty long run, to make. This is like a 2 hour. Yeah. So you guys set your pace.
Well, we were going slow when we came in.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now
Look at it now, yeah.
It's 45 minutes. I get it.
Yep. But you are able to make it back the way you came, running through, making it in a little bit faster time than what you spent getting in there. And you, throughout the course of this running, feel the volcano kind of erupt, like just hear this massive thing. It takes you down to your knees at one point as the whole place is shaking. And you run out into the shipping area of this Smuggler's Bay in Dark Milk Cavern. And you see the Venetians in there awake and looking around. And you can see them getting into planning to get on into a boat to go and see what's happening.
Yeah.
But they see you. What? And you can see the Venetian that you recognize, Arabica, kind of wake up and see as you guys run out. Oh, what are you guys doing? What?
I'm assuming I'm naked and undisguised at this point.
Why are you naked?
Because I hugged a phoenix.
Did the DM say your clothes burned off? Or did he say the fire went out? So that
I was assuming I'm naked.
Of course,
you are not naked.
You were naked.
Okay, I'm not naked. Okay.
Your disguise is a little bit burnt, but you still have the disguise on.
Okay, cool. All right, that's cool. That's good. That's
you
good.
look better. Trimmed the shagginess off of it. Cool and
I smell a little weirder, but it's okay.
No, I mean it's burnt coffee, so it's
right.
It's not that bad.
But you run out and see. She's like, "Oh, you guys, the volcano's back. Did you guys do?
Robbie.
Do that?
Robbie.
Oh yeah. Hi.
Robbie.
Hello? Hi.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. It's me, Ed. Take
Ed?
this. And I hand her the little statuette of the pollen person that we murdered on the boat that I made.
Yeah.
I hand her the little statuette of that and tell her I'll be coming back.
Eddie?
Don't tell anybody I'm coming
Eddie?
back. Coming back.
You're coming back? Why did you leave in the first place, Eddie?
Long story, I'll tell you later. I'm coming back.
Okay. Great. Oh, where are you going?
Don't worry about it. We're coming back.
And there's a volcano about to erupt.
Yeah, then we haul ass.
Oh gosh.
We haul ass.
We gotta get out. We gotta get some of this stuff. You guys want some of this stuff? We don't really.
What stuff? What's the stuff?
You can take that.
Everybody stops.
She points to a box. We gotta get all this stuff out. You guys did the volcano? You guys got it back? Oh, that's great. Oh man, this is gonna be awesome. Yeah, you could just take that. It's
the longest it's ever taken somebody to wake up.
So
it's a person made of coffee. It's a person made of coffee. It's going, oh man.
The Venetians, so the Venetians need coffee to function. They are made of coffee beans, but they need that hot coffee to function. And and Ed,
give the woman a good coffee, Ed. Come on.
Yeah. I brew a good coffee real quick.
Oh, awesome. She takes it. Oh, wow. I haven't had that in a while. Oh, man. That is so good. Yo, this is amazing. You gotta, the freaking.
There will be more where that came from when I come back.
Listen, wake up. The volcano's about to erupt. What free stuff do you
They had
have
us
for
drinking tea. We were drinking tea, and tea sucks. You gotta put so much honey into it.
Tea.
You guys should take that. It's worth a lot, but I don't care. Just take it. And it's you can see that this box. It has big. You open up the box and can see that there is a spell core in there. Spell cores are ship modifications. It allows you to put up to 5 spell slots into a spell core, and the spell in there when it's activated. Which can be from an action or reaction, whatever spell's in there, takes effect on your own ship, whatever that is. So she gives you this spell core and says, all right, well, Great. I'll see you guys later, or see you later. Ed, and
See you later.
Please come back. Ness sucks. She's a real spineless sea slug. She's awful.
Yeah. The count will return. I'll see you soon.
Spoiled and sour bilge rat.
Count.
The count.
Count.
Oh my, it's a count.
You guys get on the boat and get the giant spoons and row out.
While we're
out,
rowing, I say,
Yes, good idea giving her the little statue. Get rid of the evidence for when they come looking for us.
You return to the Lady Lactose, and Captain Spoonleg walks out as you guys are hoisted up. So I see the great Mount Folgerus spews her delicious hot sputum once again. But we're all begging to know, did you find what we were looking for?
And more. And more.
And do you show it to him?
Yeah. Yeah, you show him the box top, show him the spell core.
Everyone
we're
cheers. Yeah.
laying it out.
Yeah, woo! Oh, they did it! Oh, and everyone's like firing off guns into the air. Break out the rum again! We've got it! And everyone's in cheers, exclaiming and starting to sing songs. And then Captain Spoonleg brings out the box map. Now, if you'd please, the tippy top of the box here yearns for its next key, and he holds it out.
Don't like this at all.
And as you place the green box top into place, it seals magically into place next to the other one, and leaving 2 more open spaces at the top, 2 more box tops to collect. And it's quiet for a second, and then a clunk is heard in the box. Captain Spoonleg shakes it, rattles it around, and he looks in, and he smiles, and he takes out a large chunk of dark chocolate. And the map on the back of the box begins to change as the milk turns color from white to brown to dark brown until all the milk is chocolate. Jimmy, do you know what happens if you drop a chunk of pure dark chocolate into the milk? If you're not superstitious, then you think it might just, melt away in the milk and make it a little chocolatey for a second. But, if you are superstitious, though, well, they say that an ancient vessel, a ship as old as chocolate itself, will rise from the milk. A vessel filled with wretched souls who yearn forever with an undying need for chocolate. A vessel captained by I, lad. Captained by Captain Count Dracoco. It seems old Berrybeard wants us to prove ourselves, perhaps, to an old friend. And that is the end of chapter 3 of the Pirates of Ceramica. Thank you to all the players this week, Scott, Tiddly, Dan, and Tal. Their socials can be found in the description. If you want to see the video of the episode, it will be up on our YouTube. Follow us at Tall Tale Tavern Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. If you like us, give us one of those good 5-star reviews. Join our Discord too. Thank you to Tyler Adelsberger for our intro music. Thank you to Zazar for our artwork, and Tal for our artwork. And with that, we will see you next time at the Tall Tale Tavern.
Woohoo! Yay!
Ahoy there, mateys! General Mills here. Unfortunately, the boys are not available to get together this week, so I've been charged with the very important task of thanking and honoring the noble patrons of the Tall Tale Tavern. Your generous support is truly the wind in our sails. Of course, a very special thank you to our VIP members, Randy, Becker, and Brooke. And an even heartier thank you still to the fine and noble gents in our bottle service tier. Marilyn Maverick, Andy, Rue, Mac, and Dane. I look forward to spending many a night with you all, singing shanties and drinking milk rum under the raisin clouds. If you're listening and you'd like to join in supporting the tavern, be sure to check out the descriptions and the link below. A final thank you again to those who've already done so. Now, if you'll please excuse me, I need to get back to work inspecting my cannons.